Well, you know what that sound that means? That means it's live. We're coming to you live for a special edition of the SNF Showdown. Getting ready for the COVID game of the year. As we just basically try to see who's playing, who's not. We'll see what's going on. Obviously, we're going to be set there. It's going to be actually joining me always, my man D Money. Trying to make some money. That's the goal. We've got some interesting actors. Obviously, Rich. Ooh, Rich in full effect. Looks like he colored the beard. He's making an offer of the Browns. He's just dying that to make that a little more redder. I could tell. What's up, Rich? How you doing?
Good, man. How's it going? I think it's the lighting. I think it's the lighting that's doing it.
I figured. I didn't actually think you actually went there with colored beard, but yeah. I just got back from taking my son to soccer practice. You would think at 18 he would drive by now, but he has no intention. So, all right. So we played around. I messed with Yella. Yella gave me some ways to play music. So we'll see if the cowbell works the way we want it to work all day. It's going to be a very interesting game. Two undefeated teams. Obviously, I think you got to lean Bills, but it's interesting to basically go up against a Tiger who's been caged for 2 weeks. So I definitely think teaser might be the way to go in this game. But what are your looks? What are you thinking?
Yeah, so I didn't want to go in too heavy on the props on this game because they haven't really been treating me all that well. So I do like the Bills first half, -2.5. They seem to be quick starters. I don't know if it's scripted plays, game plan coming out of the gate. They seem to start fast, and then second half they kind of let their opponents back in the game. So I like Bills first half -2.5. I did take the sack prop over 4.5. I was getting plus
money. We're not getting 3.5.
No 3.5. Not on this one. 3.5 sacks. I guess we were kind of dumb not to hit that. I could get 2 sacks probably.
I hit that, and a lot of times you get one not even trying.
Right.
You just get that one where the quarterback runs right in, and or just stupidly runs and doesn't get past the line of scrimmage, so it counts as a sack. So yeah,
right. So I did. I hit the sack prop. I hit the Bills first half. I also hit Khalif. Oh my goodness, what is this guy's name? I should know his name. I bet on him. Khalif Raymond, I think.
The guy who's playing as the number 2 wide receiver with Davis out?
Yes. Yep. Yes. Over 2.5 receptions. I mean, he's basically going to be the third option in the offense behind Jonnu Smith. So it'll be Brown, Jonnu Smith, and then Raymond. So I think he could catch 3 balls. And I was getting plus money on it, so I grabbed that. And then I did a teaser. I teased the Titans +10, and I teased the total under. I got under 58.5. I think it's a close game, so tease the extra points, give me the extra points, and I don't think either of these teams win by more than a touchdown. So I'll take the points with the Titans.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I mean, I have the teaser. I have a few plays. I have a Singletary anytime touchdown -110. That's moved. I did take Tennessee first penalty -115. And in my personals, I have Henry.
We love that first penalty thing.
Yeah, I got it down.
As long as you've been hitting on it, that's all that matters. But you definitely love that first penalty thing. Like we go to that all the time and we cash. So as long as we're cashing, that's all that matters.
Most definite. And then I got my personals. I got Henry over 2.5 receptions plus 110, over 15.5 receiving yards minus 115. Not much. My biggest thing is the teaser. That's where all my money's at. We'll see what we got live.
Yeah, soccer killed me today. Just absolutely killed me. Bent me over backwards. Said, "Here, this is where you're going to stick it." I like Diggs receiving yards. That's the one I'm going to take. Then I took one, but this is definitely not going to be a show play because I'm taking it just for the sake of I know I'm going to take the other side live. I'm sorry. If you give me a prop where a guy starts at 100 yards versus a top 10 rushing defense, I'm going to go ahead and with the under to start off. And I have a feeling I'll be able to get that probably around 85 or something around that live, and I'll take the over. That's why I'm saying it's not going to count as a show prop. The other one I do like that will count as a show, I like A.J. Brown receiving yards over 60 yards.
Yeah, I like that too. There was one that I'm kind of surprised that D wasn't on, but was an interesting one was Derrick Henry first carry over 3.5 yards.
I don't know. I looked at it. I looked at it, but I don't know. I mean,
all right. I mean, I don't normally like to take those because it's kind of like I don't know. There's so many things. There's so many variables that can happen there. You know, dude could slip. You know, they could smash him right into the line or whatever. I just thought that was an interesting play.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was I mean, it's different. Obviously, we talked about TDs. Anything for first TD. I mean, Derrick Henry first TD is 450. I always liked if I'm going to take one guy on one side, I'd put a beer money bet on that, and I'll take one guy on the other side. But I don't like it being Devil Singletary. I don't think when they get down to the goal line, he gets any carries.
Is Zach Moss hurt?
Yeah, he's inactive.
He's inactive tonight, yes, which will help him. And I thought his props were really there. What's up, Jedi? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for setting up. I didn't even put my hat on today.
They like that. They like that Gardner, that kid Gardner for Buffalo. I think is his name Gardner. He's a rookie.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with him. Let me see if I pull him up.
I don't know if he's I didn't have any props on him, but he's another guy. He's another guy that can get some touches in the game. I think he's a little bit. He's a little bit too deep on the depth chart to get any props for.
The thing I really liked, if I was going to take Singletary, I like Singletary's receiving yards more than his rushing yards.
Yeah, most definite. They got to air it out. I didn't know that Josh Allen, he's basically anytime touchdown every game. It's been a lot.
Oh, yeah. I would take that's who I'll take on the other side. Josh Allen runs, but you generally get a huge inflated number of Josh Allen.
Yeah, this is like even money.
Yeah, but I got to take this double result because I missed the double result last time and it cashed, even though I called it, which really pissed me off. So I'm definitely going to take it tonight. And I think, like I said, this is a game where it should be close. So I'm going to go with my famous double result, Bills, Titans, Titans, Bills. You're getting plus 700 and plus 650 each way. So that's what I'm going to go with.
Gabriel Davis. That was the guy I was thinking of. Gabriel Davis, wide receiver,
I like
UCF.
He's the UCF wide receiver. I like him a lot. I actually thought
they do too
pretty well.
Yeah. The Bills like him a lot too. They use him quite a bit.
Yeah, I would be surprised that like he kind of pushes Cole Beasley out for targets as we get going down the years here. So Khalif Redmond is at 36.5 yards, but you think he's going to get 2.5 receptions.
Yep, 3 catches. That's all I want.
You're always on the catches, not on the yards.
That's because I can see guys. I can more easily see guys going over the receptions and staying under the yards.
Yeah, I always see if you're a big play guy, I'd rather take the yards because it only takes one catch. So like DK Metcalf, I'd rather take the yards.
Yeah, Oh yeah,
they're going
for
to go
sure.
down the field. AJ Brown to me is the same way. Especially he hasn't played since week 1, so you don't know what you're going to get. Why aren't they giving me? See, I hate it when they don't give me Devil Singletary's receiving yards. I have to take rushing and receiving.
Oh, that sucks.
Let me see what I have on Singletary receiving.
I got 96 yards.
Combined?
Yeah. He's got like
Yeah.
66 rushing at there. I mean, this game is so early. This is going to be interesting, too, with these teams.
22.5, but it's juiced.
When's the last time these teams played at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening? Oh.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see. The Bills how they show up in prime time, because they're normally Sundays at 1 p.m. and they're great when they're Sundays at 1 p.m. But now everybody in the country is watching you. So
They got back to back.
Right.
We got a Monday night at 2 o'clock in the freaking afternoon.
Yeah. Can you guys put your plays in the private chat again? Then I'll throw them in the there, so we have them. He has 80 yards for scrimmage yards in 12 consecutive games. I mean, you're definitely going to have to lean on Henry a lot.
Yeah, I've got Singletary's receiving yards at 24.5, minus 125 to the over.
See, I would take that. I mean, I would, if it's just receiving yards, I would take that because
it is.
Yeah, I wish I had that prop.
What did you say you were getting on rushing and receiving?
90 and 96.
Wow, I've got 83.5.
Yep.
That's a huge discrepancy.
Well, there's a huge discrepancy. What I was telling you, remember I said I had my one book, my timeout there doesn't have a limit on what you can bet live versus there, but the only thing you can bet is spread and total on that. But I was looking at the one money line was minus 190 for the Saints last night. And then if you went in the other side, the actual live betting, which is done by Easy Live Bets, is plus 110. And I was like, really? I was like, I want to take the other side, but if I do, I basically take my entire limit for the game.
Right.
Yep. When did Shocks create that thing I asked him to create? He created it yesterday, right?
For what?
Our little special picture. When did he create that?
Yeah, yesterday.
I made one yesterday.
Oh, you made it yesterday? Okay, I just saw it. Came up. Okay, let me find it. Oh, yeah. That was your... I just don't have it saved on the computer. Yeah. I've been playing around. I've got some extra fun things. We'll see if it works. With some things. Yellow sent me some stuff, and that gave me some extra stuff where I could look into. So I was really happy with that. So should be good. All right, we got the private chat. Let me get this banner going. You guys kind of entertain everyone while that's going. Yep.
So I think there's two ways. There's two ways I think this goes for the Titans, right? So I think they either come out and they're just rusty, and the offense is real, clanky, and stuff doesn't work, but they can't move the chains on third down. Henry's getting stuffed. And then there's the other way this could go, which is they're pissed and they're going to come out and they're going to burn this stadium to the ground because they're mad. Yeah. So, I mean, if you just listen to like the sound bites and stuff coming out from even like Tannehill saying they're basically not happy with the situation, but they're not happy with them being suspended, them being put out. Like they don't think that they should have been, had their games postponed or whatever. I don't know that they think that they really did anything wrong. That's that's kind of the way the sound bites were going. So I feel like they're going to come out. It's almost more likely that they're going to come out and they're going to really be trying to prove something. And they're at home, and they have fans there, and Tennessee is one of the few states that's completely open. So it's like everything. I mean, it's going to be a real interesting game.
If it starts rolling, it could be really rolling in their way pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think so too.
But on the same side, I think if it goes downhill, it's going to go downhill.
Well, I don't expect them to.
Why am I seeing Chris Cousins on the screen? I thought it was like the game was starting, but I'm watching Kirk.
Yeah,
Cousins.
they won't let you watch it on NFL Network for some reason. It's on CBS.
Fox has.
Oh, is it on regular TV?
Is it on CBS? Because they said Fox, but CBS has Jeopardy. Fox had Jeopardy. That's what was confusing.
Yeah,
me.
it's CBS.
Okay. I got to put this AJ Brown stat in here, and then I'll have the plays rolling for everyone to get it. We didn't give that Cleve Raymond over 2.5 receptions. That Cleve Raymond an official play? I didn't know.
Yeah, over 2.5. I'm putting it in the chat or in the yeah. I was trying to get the juice.
All right, 1 second.
So I'll put the AJ Brown over. I don't even think I have to say AJ Brown. Everyone knows who that is.
All
right, the only one that's not in there, you guys will just have to sit there, is Diggs over. Yeah, you got first half. I always have the first half under. I don't know if I said it. I just see an under in this game. I just really do. I think, especially the first half, I think you're getting 25.5. It's just a huge number.
Yeah, 25 and a half.
First half.
Right.
You're saying, okay, they're going to come out and score 4 touchdowns when they haven't played in weeks.
And you made a good point earlier when we were talking. It's not just the Titans that haven't played. The Bills haven't played either. So, yeah. I mean, the Bills are on an extended layoff here too. So they could be rusty as well.
Oh, I didn't set up my background right. This was supposed to be my background for this game.
Oh, I thought you were just chilling in the desert.
What is that? It's some kind of hurricane shelter.
It's a COVID shelter.
Oh, they're taking it out. Let's go.
All right.
Let's get some cashers.
Yeah, but that's where you can worry. I mean, I see the loss of Jeffrey Simmons as being huge. That's my issue. I worry that. I think Shocks didn't know we're doing a show.
All good.
I
just posted on Twitter, so.
Yeah, 58.5 and Titans plus 10. I think I put in plus 9, but I was able to get 9. I had to get 9, but yeah, I think it's the same. I can amend it if you got the better number, but I don't think anyone else could get that number. Oh.
So these are the teams I'm probably going to – one of these teams, I don't think it's going to be the Ravens, but we'll probably play them after we get the bye. You know, we got to get the bye first in the playoffs.
My buddy who's in the LA, they're flying high after that win. They're like, so if we beat the Ravens in the first round, how far do you think we could go? And I'm like, if you beat the Ravens in the first round?
Sheesh.
What is he? Is he a Raiders fan?
Yeah, he's a Raiders fan, and then his buddy's in the actual organization.
Mm.
So I get a lot of feedback and stuff from what's going on in there. It's one of the ones I see.
They're down.
Yeah, not a great start. There you go. Not a great start at all. He drops it, gets a free pickle, and almost to the house for Logan Ryan.
It's good for our teaser.
There's our boy Shocks.
Man,
What's up?
Letting us know we had a show.
listening to that crowd,
He's
man.
alive.
Yeah, work, man. I just so much going on. I was literally just talking to my boss till 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I need to do that. I've been out for about 2 hours.
I've been playing Madden all day. It's my day off.
I had a day off yesterday and worked 6 hours.
Well, I think my company is my company is going to end up closing anyway, and then I think my final day is going to be actually in 2 days, either tomorrow or Thursday. So they're literally asking me for everything that I have on record.
Oh, that's always fun.
So I'm like scrambling to.
Oh, we're glad we didn't take that prop because he got 0 yards the first carry.
Yep. See what happens, D? That's what happens when you take those weirdo props.
Yeah.
Like gather
sure.
everything.
And boom, you got a loser.
Yeah.
All right. Gotta be smart.
I need something. Something
man.
was gonna. This whole time I had something fishy going on in this game. This is not gonna go the way that I planned in my head. Already hasn't, but
Everybody in the world was on the Bills, and
Touchdown.
yeah.
A.J. Brown.
Too easy.
Yep. He's a beast, though. If he was on any other offense, I mean, he would.
they're pissed. The Titans are pissed. This is the Tennessee Titans FU game.
For sure.
Yeah, it's
I wouldn't be
very early, though.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was like some fight on the field where like people are just trash talking the Titans for screwing it up because of the COVID. Like I could just see that going on.
Yeah, I think you're going to get some of that. You can't have a bunch of people who've got to be really happy with what they did.
Yeah.
Did they put extra teams on bye because they had to shuffle the schedule around?
Well, that was more of like a couple games. Yeah, they put a team on like the Ravens bye got switched, the Steelers bye got switched, and the Steelers were forced to take a really early bye that they didn't want to take. And then you just had, with the New England one not getting fixed, and then they forced 6 other teams to go on bye. I mean, we can talk about that right now. Goodell was already saying that a week 18 is almost a certainty.
It has to be. It has to be.
Possibly a week 19 and 20.
Yeah.
So, which means your team may play a playoff game without, if you like clinch like the Chiefs, you may not play a game for like 4 weeks.
Yeah, might not play a game till February. Maybe even like late February. Wow, that would suck.
Yeah. I don't think. Well, the one thing they worked on that they're trying not to do is move the Super Bowl. That's why they're saying a week 18 is possible, which right now, because that's the 1 week you would have built in before the Super Bowl.
Well, they should have freaking thought about that before they started the season.
Correct.
Like the fact that they didn't like build in some buffer weeks at some point. I mean, even play like every other week or play like quarters, right? Play like a quarter of the season and then you take a week or 2 off or something like that so that they could shuffle things around, make games up. I mean, you watched what happened to baseball. I mean, it's not like they didn't see, what happened with baseball. And, baseball was able to play double headers. It's not like you can do double headers in football. I mean, you've got a week between games, but still you've got restrictions that are 10 days or 14 days. I mean, Cam Newton's been unseen for almost 2 weeks now.
Yep.
And he never even had symptoms, supposedly. I don't know. I mean, I've got him. All I know is that I have Cam Newton on the same team that I have Dak Prescott on. So Cam better get his ass back this week because I'm going to need him. Otherwise, Otherwise, it's me and Ryan Fitzpatrick going to battle.
I think it was poor planning by the NFL. Like the fact that they didn't give themselves any buffer weeks or things like that just for these type of like predictions, you know?
I mean, I guess
maybe or just something.
I guess we can say that easily now because, you know, we're seeing it happen, right? But you would have to assume that these guys got together at some point and were like, okay, there's got to be, you know, a worst case scenario guy in the room, right? Somebody had to have brought it up at some point, and they were like, nah, you know, nah.
Well, half your players are still like 21, 22-year-old kids. You got to remember these are young kids, so they're not like they don't make the best choices. So
Right.
like somebody had to be like, hey, I got a bunch of kids here. We don't think that at some point in this season, one of these knuckleheads is gonna like go out to a strip club or, you know, just go do something and get everybody sick. And then what are we gonna do in that type of situation?
Right. Yeah. It. I mean,
It baffles the mind.
I guess so. I mean, if you look at the NBA, right, and what they did, it's just it's you know, attributing how much the bubble was just vital. The bubble was vital to them being able to make it through with 0 positive tests. NHL too. NHL in the bubble as well. I don't know that they had any positive tests. Very few, if any.
Yeah, they didn't have any.
I think doing it with football though, it just being like 50 or 60 people per team. You know, you got so many staff people, and then sharing one field, doing like that type of thing would have been. It just wouldn't be possible. But you know.
Yeah, I think the other thing that's kind of hindering the whole process is the fact that you've got these teams all over the country, and some states are still taking it serious, and some states are completely wide open, like Florida, and they're just like, Florida's just like, all right, everybody come here. You guys, you're on your own. Get COVID. We don't care. They're just going to completely open up, and so the people in the you know, specific states, they've got mixed messages and they've got mixed attitudes, and
they're probably adhering more to the state's rules than the NFL's rules.
Right.
Like it's kind of like you know, it's like if you go to a bar, right? If you want to go in there, you got to abide by their rules, regardless of whatever like outside of that place is. But if they tell you to like take your hat off, you got to take your hat off. Like you can wear a hat outside anytime you want, but if you want to participate in that place or you know, with that organization, you got to follow their rules.
Right.
Good first down here for the Bills. Good answer. They didn't go 3 and out. TJ Yeldon. When you think of short yardage back, you think of TJ Yeldon.
I didn't even know TJ Yeldon was still playing.
Oh, there goes Diggs. That's the second catch already. Carl Joseph is saying he pushed off.
Did you take his receptions?
No, it took his yards.
Yardage?
Yeah.
What was the number, like 76?
I got 76. I know King Rail just posted he got 82, so I think I got a decent number.
Yeah, I was seeing like 76, 77.
Yeah.
Does that guy still post King Rail? I stopped following him after he would go on those rants about like killing people.
On a rant. He's kind of been a little bit more mellow. He's done a little bit better. I'm happy for him.
It's good.
I think he got divorced. I think that helped.
That probably did help. A lot of less stress.
Oh, that's going nowhere.
I didn't know he did anything but NBA. I thought he only did NBA.
I think he posts his free plays, I think, for the other sports.
Okay.
I don't think he counts them at anywhere like near his record, but I get all his updates, so it updated and says, hey, this is what he's on. Yeah, I'm going to set up an IFTT for in the Discord for Fantasy Pros for injured report. So it automatically, just like basketball, tell us when guys are in or guys are out. So every time they post an update, it just automatically updates the Discord. So
Bills looking like the Saints first half yesterday.
Well, I'm pissed right now. I'm not getting any time touchdown for anybody.
Lights are bright, man. Lights are bright.
By the
So
way,
everyone-
I like how all across America everybody agreed about Taysom Hill and about how worthless he is. Just from everybody saw that. Just watching the game, you're just like, who is this guy?
I still don't think he's worthless. I think the issue is you're running the same plays you ran 2 years ago, and teams are ready for it.
Right.
Well,
That's where I think the issue is.
I think that's because that's his niche. Like that's the thing that he's good at, and everybody knows, and he's not really good at anything else.
Right. It's like there's really, when it's a 3rd and goal, you should not be passing it to your 3rd string quarterback to catch. Like you have all these other positions of great athletes, and you give it to and you try to pass it to your 3rd string quarterback, and he doesn't catch it because why? That's not what he does.
Right.
That's going to be a penalty, I believe, on the Bills.
Were they trying to rush that snap because the catch was?
Well, we'll see. If it's on the Titans, we cash. It is. Looks. Yeah, 12 players in the huddle. We cash it. Really go. Way to go, D. All right, we're going to see if this works. Hopefully it does.
Oh, two penalties on the defense.
Well, double catch. Yeah.
Double cash. You better be paying me twice for that one.
Oh yeah. I don't hear nothing.
Oh, you guys don't hear anything?
No.
Damn it. We have it set up wrong. Hold on, I gotta check something. All right, so we either do that or we could do our fun new thing.
Drop.
All right,
There we go.
ring the bell. There we go. We come back.
It's on your background.
Sorry, man. So I'm working on the audio though. I'll get the audio set up because I did have that set up.
Can you make it the full screen?
I could, yeah, I'd have to eliminate myself. I'm working on how to do that. Yeah, I could easily just do this.
There you go.
Yep.
I like it.
So we go, there we go. Put a casher up on the board. Good job, D, with the obscure one that we did. So, all right, we get a win. We keep winning that. I think we've won that 3 games in a row. So I should stop there. And money's money. We'll take it.
True.
Trust me, after the last 2 days that I had in every primetime game, money's money. I will tell you, this will be the thing. When you are down and you have a big bet against someone in like from parlays, I don't care what it is, but you just half the other side, cut your laugh there. You always want to hit the big thing that gets you all the way back to normal, and normally you just end up screwing yourself. So betting option, you get that thing, just half it. You got 500 risking 100, just half it for 250. Walk away with a guaranteed win.
Almost had a sack there.
Yeah. I mean,
yep. Josh Allen's tough to sack.
Yeah.
That's going to be the issue with this. He's big. He's mobile. He's like Ben Roethlisberger with like actual moves.
Roethlisberger, except
or bigger Steve Young
athletic?
is the way.
Athletic?
Well, no, Roethlisberger's
Mobile?
so big. Yeah. A more athletic.
yeah, but he's mobile though. Yeah, more athletic.
Yeah.
Big Ben can move around that pocket if he wants to get away from some tackles.
He can move 2 yards to his left or 2 yards to his right.
Just dodge a full on speed lineman coming in.
He used to be a lot bigger. Like he slimmed down. He slimmed down in the last few years. He used to be just like, I don't know if it's a combination of him losing weight and then wearing, I don't know if he wears thinner, slimmer pads or something now, but I mean, he used to be like, was almost like a tight end playing quarterback.
Well, he used to be heavily padded too. He used to have like, if you looked at his shirt, he was like beefed up with extra padding for some reason.
Well, did you see Joey Bosa last night? Joey Bosa looked like a stick. I mean, he did not look big at all. He looked almost like completely like sick, where he like lost tons of weight. That was the one thing every time they brought in Bosa, I was like, dude, you don't even look healthy. All right. Of course, they give me an anytime touchdown on the third down here. So I've got like 5 seconds to put my anytime touchdown for Stephon Diggs live.
By the way, I didn't realize that Jake Fromm was the backup QB for the Bills until that injury report today. Yeah.
Yeah. Josh Allen is minus 110 for an anytime touchdown on a quarterback. Touchdown, Bills! But there's a flag, and that was Gabriel Davis.
Coming back.
Yeah, he was just talking about that.
I got to tell you, if this doesn't count, we got to take anytime touchdown for Gabriel Davis. Just telling you right now.
Why, you think it'll go to him again like right after this, or you think just in general for the rest of the game?
I think he'll have 2 or 3 looks tonight. He's big. He's a big target. They love Allen is getting more and more confidence with this kid. Just as Rich said at the beginning of the show, I think I wouldn't be shocked if they go right to him. He's plus 275 right now. Anytime touchdown. I'm going to go ahead and take it.
Sir.
Apparently, it just dropped to plus 250. And, of course, went away. Here comes Allen again. Great catch.
Roberts?
I'm not. You know when you take something and it hops and jumps? I'm not even sure I took Davis. I might have just took Dawson Knox.
So, Sean, you were showing your pizza.
Yeah.
I got this guy going on the smoker here.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, I mean ramen noodles. Well, I had time to make.
Doing Alfredo. The pork chops didn't defrost in time, so I'm not sure.
Grimaldi's, you got that margarita pepperoni pizza?
Oh, yeah, I've had that pizza before. That's good stuff.
Davis is going to cash. If you could get his yards and receiving as well, they're not going to be that big.
They love this kid, man. I might pick him up in fantasy.
And they're just – he's a big target. He can box people out. He's got speed. There's no reason why –
I wish I had any books that gave me live props.
All right, Bills, let's bring in Jake Fromm here and have him run and catch the ball.
I can see a fade. Oh, it's going to be a touchdown to Johnny Brown.
Okay.
No, it's not.
I don't think he made it in.
Did he get in?
Yeah, he scored. He's in the tunnel. He's gone right through he went right through the side there, untouched, and just ran to the tunnel.
All right, I'm out. This is not going to get any better than this for me.
That was
Isaiah McKenzie.
Isaiah, yeah. Here you go.
Isaiah?
That counts as a pass? That's bullshit. Sorry. It's the same thing Mahomes gets credited for.
Wait, is a toss a pass when they toss it? That's considered.
Yeah, as long as he tosses it forward. But the reason you toss it forward, which is really stupid, I mean, it's smart of why they're all doing it. Because if it's dropped, it's now an incomplete pass.
Makes sense.
Does it?
Yes.
Yeah, because if it's behind you, then it's a fumble.
I think the Rams were the first one to find the loophole in there, and you started watching Goff do it like 2-3 years ago, and then you guys copied the next year with faster players. Right. And it was just we're tossing it right in front of him. Davis is back to plus 300, so that I'm not too bad about that, so I'll take that. And that was the deal. It was anytime it was a bad toss forward, it was just an incomplete pass and you moved on when it's there. But then Mahomes even went to the really dumb thing where you start going like this. The guy goes in motion and he goes, this is his pass. And it's Tyreek Hill touchdown. And this was the only thing he did. And I'm like, that's just dumb. And I'm sorry to get credit for stats. It's like when they get credit for an assist, when a guy takes the ball at the top of the key throws it off to the side. The guy pump fakes, takes 3 dribbles, comes in, and they're like, ooh, it's an assist. And I'm like, no, he should have went up right away. If he doesn't, it's not an assist. Or a rebound in basketball is now, if you tip the ball out, you don't even have to get possession, but as long as one of your teammates does, that's not a rebound. That's not a rebound. You never touch the ball. In the old days, it wasn't. That's why triple-double stats are so much higher, because you really don't have to do as much as you had to do in the 70s and 80s to get at the actual stat to count. Nowadays, it's like, all right, there it is. I got rebounds. Dwight Howard, but you get there. That's where you would sit there and watch like Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis get the rebound props. Why? Because they miss inside 2 or 3 times and they get their own rebound. And it's just an easy casher. All right, what else we got here? What do we look at in the books? All of a sudden, we're at 14. That first half under 2.5, 27.5
points. Yeah, 14 points in that.
Doesn't look great. We're all the way up to a live total of 58.5. I will tell you, in full disclosure, I took the over, not the under. I did take the under as well, but the bigger bet's the over on the teaser.
Oh, okay. Which did you? Which way did you go on the Titans?
Both times the Titans. I took Titans +9 over 43, over 40, 43, and then under 58. Which right now we're at 58.5 live. Titans are back to +110.
I just don't see this as as any more than a touchdown game either way.
Yeah, I don't see that being more than 9 points.
I'd agree.
I honestly think it's probably going to be where the line is, which is like it's 3.5. It might be like a 3 or 4 point game.
Well, we still got 5 minutes and 53 seconds, and we're getting a first quarter total of 16.5.
Like you're probably going to have like one of those like 27-23 or like 27-24.
I feel like when I was looking at the number, I feel like the game is going to fall almost dead on the total, which, you could really tease it up or down, and you would be good. I think it's going to fall right in that like 48 to 52 range, somewhere in there.
The resurgence of Tannehill, man.
Well, this will take you. Rich is going to tell you he left Adam Gase, so that was the resurgence of Tannehill.
That's what happens to everybody, dude. You have no idea how hard I'm going to try and acquire Le'Veon Bell before he gets traded.
Oh yeah,
I would as well, especially when you only got an opt out at $4 million next year.
I mean, somebody's going to take him. Like I forget who I saw. I saw somebody tweet it out, was a Jets fan, and they were like. They were like, I don't know who would even take Le'Veon Bell at this point. And it's like, you don't realize that the reason why Le'Veon Bell is bad is your coach. That's why he's bad. He's not a bad player. He's bad because your coach
where do you
he was good at the Steelers.
I look at teams he could end up, and which would be there. I don't see him going back to the Steelers. They'll never make that.
No, he wouldn't know what I'm saying. When he was at the Steelers, he actually played pretty well until like the whole trauma and everything that happened. But
correct.
Before that,
never got injured, and I mean,
he was the best, one of the best running backs, and one of the probably top 15 wide receivers in the league.
Yeah,
I mean, if you sit there and look at who would take a shot, if I'm Houston, I take a shot, but I don't have any capital to give. If I'm Chicago, I definitely would come calling.
Patriots.
Without a doubt, I would come calling to sit there and say, okay, David Montgomery's okay, but you're not spending your growth by bringing in Le'Veon Bell. Again, not a great offensive line. If I'm him, I'm not choosing to go. But if he's traded, he doesn't have his choice. If I'm the Patriots, I'd make that call.
Yeah, for sure. The Patriots would definitely
draft capital and could easily give up 2 or 3 picks or 1 or 2 picks. They actually think the Jets are going to have to give up a pick to trade him. But if I'm New England, I make that call and say, what's there? a team that would never do it but should look at it would be Seattle. Because Carson never lasts a whole year. But you have Rashard Penny, and you've got there. Oh, great tackle.
Lions would be another one, maybe.
Yeah, but the Lions aren't ready to win. And I don't think the Lions, you've got DeAndre Swift, Adrian Peterson, both are playing well. So I don't think there's an opportunity there. So I also look for him on what's a winning opportunity.
Niners. How about the Niners?
The Niners, I mean, Mostert played. He ran 9 carries.
The Chargers could use him.
99 yards this week.
Chargers got Kelly. He's a rookie.
KG wants to know what's going on. This was the COVID game, so this was going to be my background for the game.
I would say the Saints would take him and just give them Taysom Hill, but they already have 2 running backs. They don't need that.
Right.
That'd be great. Just get rid of Taysom, send him to the fucking Jets, and we'll never see him again. Never be any relevance.
Taysom Hill would be
Taysom Hill. You make fun of Taysom Hill, but the Saints want Taysom Hill to take over the quarterback duties when Drew Brees leaves.
No, stop.
No, they do.
That's
why they paid him. Absolutely, that's why they paid him. They paid him to transition smoothly from Brees to Hill, and I think that transition is probably coming a lot faster than what anybody wants to admit.
They view him as Steve Young, where Steve Young came in and ran a couple plays. Now, granted, Taysom Hill can't throw the ball like Steve Young can, but they view him as Steve Young. He would come in for Joe Montana on a couple plays, run trick plays, not as much of the same type trick plays. But the reason they're bringing him in some pressure situations is because they want him to take over. His highest paid backup in the league.
Was he even that good when he was at BYU? Have we seen anything from him?
He was solid, but
I mean,
just for to let you know, Steve Young went to BYU too.
Yeah.
So what? I mean, he would almost be what I would compare him to. He would almost be like a dollar store Lamar Jackson kind of, right?
Right.
I mean, it'd be run, and then hopefully you made enough, yards that you don't have to throw on third down.
I think I would put it more. He's a faster Tim Tebow, with the same size and better throwing ability.
Tim Tebow won a playoff game. I remember that. You remember that, Shocks?
He made one throw.
Yeah, I did. I hate that.
Throw to Demaryius Thomas when you had it all out, when you sold out for the rush.
They literally, Pittsburgh literally sent like 10 guys on a blitz. And
the offensive coordinator won the playoff game.
Yeah, there's nobody left. There's just one-on-one, the safety and Demaryius Thomas. That was it, and it was over from there.
Oh, good run. Here comes my boy, Little Singletary.
I'm gonna need
the
Bills to cover this first half 3 points. That's what I'm gonna need to happen.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm good with everything else that's going on right now, because the more possessions we have with no points, the better our under looks.
Yeah. Well, you want it to drop below that teaser line.
Yep.
When it's sitting at that teaser line, when it's sitting at like 56, you start to get worried and like, all right, should I at least make a bet over just to cover that teaser line?
Right.
I didn't even see my first half is available. After
What?
the collapse of Nations League.
You said what?
What? I said when you get close to
Am I
that
getting this
teaser
right?
line, you get worried. I do.
Okay, there we go.
Time.
Did your voice go all weird for anybody else, or?
Yeah.
I heard that. I was tripping.
I'm like, did you do a funny voice, or was that your mic?
I'm assuming it's my mic.
Oh,
Is that
wow.
better?
Yeah, it's fine now. When I heard it, I'm
it
like,
was the mic.
What are we looking at live? Yeah, KG, I believe Sean Payton absolutely loves Taysom Hill. Sean Sharkey does not actually love Taysom Hill. One Sean likes him, the other Sean's ready to throw him to the wolves.
No, I don't mind him, but just like the play calling, like to use him, like he's not that, like he's just not the right person for that situation to be.
Oh, I agree. I agree. There were
Right.
times that I went to Twitter and I was like, can Latavius Murray or Kamara get the ball on 3rd and 1 just one
Right.
time? That would be probably better. He threw another pickle. That was a terrible throw. He should have had that picked off. I love Harold Landry, though. Harold Landry, people don't know about, is going to be an absolute stud.
Did he go to Miami?
He went to Boston College.
Oh.
No, but Harold Landry is starting to really get it. He was out the first year, completely injured. This year is kind of, I believe, his second year, but it's his first year playing, and he's every week he's having pressure. He's going to be a stud. All right, we definitely should have dropped a good amount under. No, he's still at 57.5.
That's because the Titans are getting the short field here, I think.
Oh, the Titans might go to the house. Might go to the house.
Hunter.
Yeah, there's a short field and there's a short field. Did you know they're already at the 30?
Wow.
And normally the Bills special teams are pretty good.
Safe guess. Every player Fox mentions went to Miami. It was a pretty good guess.
That's a pretty much safe bet right there.
I follow a lot of college football, so I know a lot of guys where they go all the time. But I mean, you got to remember, I run my own draft analysis with my buddy who I was talking about from the Raiders. Like, he'll literally sit there and watch tape, and then he comes back and he tells me, where's this? And he says, who's there? And I'll give him 5 or 6 names. And I was like, oh, you really got to watch this guy. This guy's going to be really good. He's got great value. And he'll come back and he has his own ratings and his own book that comes back. But I mean, we looked at things like we talked about wide receiver, and I was like, I love Devin Duvernay. Duvernay will be an absolute steal for the Ravens. As soon as they start to get him running regular patterns, he's going to be a matchup nightmare. Just got to work on his hands.
That's good. I got the AFC North and some team breaks in the last couple days, and no Joe Burrow, but a lot of Devin Duvernay.
You got what?
Football cards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Football cards.
Bills controlling Henry tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Well, they're the 8th best rushing defense in the league. This is not shocking. I mean, this is the one thing they can do.
Henry usually he's more of a wear down back too. Like
he is.
Progressively as the game goes on, he wears you down, and he'll go from getting 1 to 2 yards to getting 3 to 5 yards, and then he'll rip one. And he's not a 10 to 12 carry back. He's got to get 15 to 20 touches a game to roll around.
There's a flag.
Is that Johnny Smith?
Yeah, but it's coming back.
I wonder. Oh, I don't have any. I was gonna say I was about to take Johnny Smith's anytime touchdown.
Yeah, I was just going to look at the anytime touchdowns because this is the part. I know we took Henry on a fun play as first touchdown, but his anytime touchdown is normally so juiced.
Yeah.
But if you just wait a while, we're almost to the end of the first quarter. It's probably not. It's probably gone down to at least in the minus 100s.
I don't know that I'm going to get them. Oh, yeah. No. Oh,
I'll get them right after this play.
I had him for a second.
It's like minus 150 right now. It was there for literally a second.
Mm-hmm.
They snapped it too quick. They came out of the huddle too quick.
Oh, it's 3rd and 19. Oh,
yeah.
My goodness.
He's not getting it on this play. But I would double team A.J. Brown.
Johnny Smith in the seam.
Nope. It's not Johnny Smith.
Raymond.
Oh,
Boy Raymond.
Nice. In the seam.
Yep. Let's hurry up and rush to the line because that's important. Yeah, Henry's at minus 225. If you're going to take him, you got to take him as the anytime touchdown at plus 200.
I've got minus 225 for Henry. Yep.
Yeah.
Jonnu Smith plus 150.
I'll throw beer money on the next touchdown.
Somebody's got Titans money line for the first quarter. That's why they're having them rush.
Vrabel.
That'll be the end of the quarter.
Well, it's a push if he's got that. So.
All right, so let's look. We got the end of the quarter, so we do have some opportunities here. So let's look at the second quarter total. We're sitting at.
No, I don't, Matt.
That are some team totals. First half line is at 32.5. I think that's a little premature.
What is it?
32.5. 7 points over the pregame's line.
So
you're looking at an 18.5 right now for the second quarter.
So you're thinking we get 3 more scores?
I'm thinking we go under. I don't think we get 3 more scores.
Well, they're going to get one right here, whether it's a field goal or a
field goal doesn't bother me.
Touchdown.
Yep. Field goal doesn't bother me. Field goal means I basically win. Unless I get 2 quick scores and then at the end of the quarter.
Unless Allen throws another interception.
Yep. I just think 18.5 is too big.
So if the Titans basically scored,
is too big. So I mean, if you took the 32.5, don't take the 18.5. But all right.
So have the Titans basically scored on 2 turnovers? Is that why they're good field position, but they haven't driven down the whole field yet?
They had a
return and they had an interception. Yeah, right. They haven't driven anywhere. They haven't proved they can go down the field and score yet. Right. AJ Brown's got 27 yards though. If you didn't take the 59.5, I'd take the 67.5. I mean, I've got a third of the way there and a quarter, and I only need to get 8 more yards. I would take that.
Josh Allen's anytime touchdown is plus 130 right now.
By the way, exactly what I said. Derrick Henry's at 5 yards, and his total's at 81.5 right now.
Are you going to hit the over at some point?
Yeah, it's just going to be whether I can do it right.
Well,
and
I wouldn't hit it right now. I wouldn't hit it right now because
at most he's going to get 20 more yards. Yep.
Yeah, I don't. You're probably looking at 10 minutes left in the first half before they touch the ball after this drive.
Yep.
So it's only going to get lower. Plus, he hasn't really. He's got 0 running room so far.
Yeah, Matt, I don't have any live props on FanDuel for this game. They only do it on Sunday nights and Monday.
I was just going to say AJ Brown next touchdown. Damn it.
I wish I could take an anytime touchdown right now.
I took Jonnu Smith's anytime. It was plus 186.
He's wide open.
Wow, the total's at 59.5, huh?
Cash Derrick Henry. No, they put him down at the end. I thought he's in.
How is he not in?
I don't know.
Maybe they should bring in Jake Fromm and do a pass. That sounds like a great play right now.
Still bitter.
Yeah, it's complete unnecessary stress last night for no reason when it could have been easily taken care of on like 3 plays.
He's like a flip phone, remember?
Yeah.
Touchdown. There's that next touchdown if you took it plus 200.
Oh, there you go.
Should have had it as a play, but
that's how we cash.
Told you out loud. That's what I would do. I did take it.
Every time they flash the lights on and off in the stadium, I think of like the one Super Bowl. What was it? Colts versus Ravens when with Ray Lewis when the lights went out in the stadium. You guys remember that?
Yep. So after a quarter,
Oh yeah.
who's the better undefeated team, D?
Tennessee.
Yeah, they've actually played the better competition too. They're showing they can move. Granted, again, you had an interception and a good special teams play, but they're definitely showing that they should have been favored. You get a
Right.
chance to take them plus 3.5. It's just yeah.
They just
Yeah,
look
I don't
like
see-
they're
I
fighting
don't
on all cylinders. Every single thing is working.
Yep.
I
The
don't
Bills
see the
didn't look
Bills
bad that
blowing
drive
them out.
either. They could go right down and tie this game. This is still anybody's game.
Yeah, but I don't see the Bills like blowing them out though, like going up 2 touchdowns on them, unless there's like ridiculous turnovers.
That's what we said.
Yeah.
That's what we said. We think this is going to go back and forth. Can you stop me? Now, granted, again, the Titans have not had any drive. Any drive they've had to go a long distance, they couldn't score, which has only been once.
True.
And you have Gostkowski as the kicker. The famous, I need to take my sock off. Never heard that from a kicker. Someone find out if he's wearing socks. When he missed all those kicks in the first game we had, he came back and said, well, I normally never kick with socks. Like, then what made you start this time?
Right.
If you have Titans plus 3.5, I think taking Bills plus 3.5 wouldn't also be bad either. Probably fall.
Are you getting 3.5? I still only getting 2.5.
Yeah, no, it's 2.5 right now, but I think depending on what happens on this drive here, it'll probably change.
Totals up to 61.5.
I don't think the Bills are going to score on this drive.
I think we're going to go deep. Dawson Knox. Oh, look at that stiff arm. Boom. 16 yards. Dawson
Nice.
Knox.
Can you stiff arm a face mask? Like, that's not like a penalty there, right?
Yep. As long as you don't
As
grab,
long as you don't hold on it.
Hold on.
which is so unfair. It's a huge advantage the offense has that the defense doesn't.
I would be afraid of sticking my hand out and getting it like wrapped up and getting my fingers wrapped up in the dude's face mask and then just getting my fingers busted.
Oh, Knox dropped it. Yeah, but most of these guys' hands are like so
True.
big. I doubt that's going to happen.
True.
Like if it was my hands, okay, I could see. Yes, that would be stuck in there, and I'd be just running down the field with the guy's hand stuck like this, and probably broken as soon as he falls down. King Rail just tweeted, "Bill's defense sucks, in my opinion."
It really hasn't been that great this year. They've played some very inferior competition, and it was the same thing, kind of like when they were going into that Rams game where they were getting all the love going into the Rams game, and I'm like, I don't see it. I mean, who did they play? They played what? The Dolphins, the Jets, and I forget who else they played.
They played the team that beat the Chiefs. Is Steve looking at me now?
Yeah, I'm here.
They played the Raiders. Uh-oh, we get a sack. Huge sack.
Yes. There we go.
That's Harold Landry. I believe we talked about him already. Look at Harold Landry.
Now you're getting Bills plus 3.5.
When this guy was coming out of college, before he got hurt, like right before the draft, they were saying his bend was just like Von Miller. His ability to bend and still keep his speed was just unreal.
That's interesting.
This is bad losing Fulton and Simmons, and you're still there. But I have a feeling this. Yeah, there's Darius Butler. There's Gabriel Davis.
Davis again. I think that's 3 catches for him already.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what his props are. I think we've missed the boat on that. So AJ Brown's got 3 catches for 43 yards. Is that right?
Davis 3 for 36.
We must have missed a catch.
AJ Brown?
No, Raymond.
I only see 1 for 20.
Okay, 1 for 20.
On Diggs going to
Okay.
catch this right now.
Allen better get rid of it. And he does. And it's Davis again.
That was a horrible throw.
No, it's Diggs. Like I said, Diggs is going to cash in the first half.
Yeah, his yards.
Yeah.
Guys in the stands, double fist and White Claws. And White Claw tall boys.
Yeah, I told you to take that. Brown come back. His is up to 78.5. Henry's up to 83.5. The longer this drive goes, that total's going to drop. But we need 45. I don't see that happening, D.
Yeah. If I can get a Singletary touchdown right now, then we'll be good.
Yeah. I think that's the one thing I looked at is, I mean, again, the defense, we say the Bills' defense is bad. They're worse against the pass than the run. They're top 10 in the league. So right now they're shutting the run down and they're getting beat in the pass. They only got one guy who's a Pro Bowl caliber in that secondary.
Wait, didn't Yeldon used to be on the Jaguars?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's old.
Yeldon has my all-time worst ever reason why I hate PPR leagues. TJ Yeldon had a day where he had 8 catches for 3 yards, and he got 15 points. He literally got 15 points by
just catching the ball 8 times. That's all I have to do.
6 of those 8 catches were negative plays behind their line of scrimmage.
That's why I love PPR. Catch the ball, get a point. Catch the ball, get a point. Catch the ball, get a point.
As long as your net yards remain positive, even if it's like 2 yards and you went negative for like 20, if you ended up positive with 2, then you don't lose any points.
Big drop.
Oof.
I thought that was the worst until I discovered a league that just gives 20 points for when you go over 40 yards.
Yeah, that crazy scoring league you were telling us about, that is
the one I got kicked out.
You got kicked out?
I told you I went on a rampage because I told this guy to fix his stupid stat.
Oh.
And
yeah, that's right. It went over. What did you say? It went over 100, and then it gave him like 1,000 points or something for going over 100.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to get 15 points for going over 100, but it was like one guy's team had every guy went over 40 yards rushing, and I was like, "What the crap is this?" He had like Joe Mixon 30 points. I was like, "He had 40 yards rushing. He had like 45 or something like that." I was like, "How the world does he get 30 points?" And that's when I discovered the issue, and I said, "Just fix it." He's like, "Oh, we can't fix it this year." And I was like, "Yeah, you can. You go in the stats, you click the button, and we're done." And I was like, or else when you draft, the only thing I draft is every guy who had an ability of rushing the ball and gaining 40 yards. That would be my wide receiver stat I would look for the most.
Well,
all right.
I don't think. Well, I guess it's still kind of alive. Still a lot of time left. The Bills' first half, not looking great.
No, it's not. I took the plus 3.5 though. Yep. I mean, the Bills have to play defense here.
Yep.
They cannot come down and let the Titans go down and score again at
Well,
home.
we'll see if they can do. We'll see if they can do it the full length of the field.
Ooh.
Titans.
My under 32.5 is looking better.
Titans get it. Titans get it to start the second half, I believe.
I thought they yeah, the Bills threw an interception on the first drive.
Right.
Yep. On the second play of the game.
Damn, Braves are really killing the Dodgers, huh?
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. What's going on there? I mean,
Well,
I know Kershaw got scratched.
Kershaw
did.
got benched.
Yeah.
Oh, he got benched. He got hurt.
Yeah, but the other what's his name? Gonsolin or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's pretty good though. Still,
it's a rookie.
I had the team total over of the Braves for 3.5, so that has cash.
Well, that cash. Where was that bet? That should have been the start of the show. Boom. Here we go. Braves. I'm on team total over 3.5 because all these runs just happened.
I think they gained.
Did you bet that? Did you bet that when you thought Kershaw was in?
I bet that like probably 20 minutes before the game, or not 40 minutes before the game.
So they were hanging it. What kind of Jersey book? They're hanging a 3.5 against a rookie in the playoffs.
Yeah. When they have a 1-0 lead. I mean, the one thing is, you could say the Dodgers bats haven't been good, but they did explode for 12 runs against the Padres last Thursday.
Get those FanDuel lines.
Yeah, we don't talk about
Feel your pain.
No, if we vote,
MLB.
if we vote on November 2nd, yes for
you gotta vote.
We could have him in Maryland.
Vote for gambling.
That
You
would be
guys got to
great.
pay attention when you go to vote. Look at the options that are at the bottom. If you go to the voting booth, or if you do it on the sheet, but there's usually like 2 or 3 questions that relate to, and most of them might be gambling. So
D's got a live play for everyone.
Oh, yeah, got 40 or more yards on this drive right here. Plus 105. And there's 13.
Those are bravado lines.
Yeah.
So what do we have? We have 10 points in this quarter already, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the
Damn, we had
game-
14 in the first, 10
full
in this
game
one.
totals up to 60.
I mean, they're not really not scoring.
No, they're not.
They're not making it easier, too. They're not getting to third down. The Bills need to get at least to third down.
Yeah. Well, the issue is that the Bills just can't stop the pass, and Tannehill could pass on them all day.
Oh, nice run.
Who is that?
That's McNichols, right? Or is that Darrington Evans,
That's Evans.
the rookie?
Yeah, Dodgers bullpen is in meltdown mode right now. They can't.
What's going
I
on
think
with
he's short,
Jansen?
though.
Is he hurt?
Who?
Kenley Jansen.
Yeah, he's hurt for a couple games. They're hoping to get him back later. Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know why he went out of bounds and didn't just go forward and get the yard. I hate that. I'd be yelling at my back so bad. It's like, dude, stop being worried about getting hit. And then you get a false start the next play. Those are just kind of the stupid little yardage that teams don't look at. I mean, it's just, yeah, you jumped out, you didn't get hit, but I'm sorry, at 9 yards, it's time to get hit and fall forward for a yard.
Henry looked like he was going to have a nice carry there, too, in a decent-sized hole.
Yeah. Good help by the false start, though.
Mm-hmm.
Free Joe Kelly, says Matt. Jedi Apple.
Jensen sucks. Joe Kelly is better.
Oh, he got cut. That's a pick play. First down.
Yeah.
I think that's what Sean McDermott's going to be yelling about right there. That was a clear pick.
Yeah, the lineman went down in the legs, right?
Well, not that. That was a chop. That's fine as long as he's not engaged. But the other AJ Brown ran an in, and just basically his whole plan was to take the cornerback with him, and he stopped. There was no attempt for a route. You're not really allowed to do that.
I mean, tell you guys the truth. The Titans look like the better team right now.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier.
Like they're going to win.
You got to remember, both these teams are undefeated. The Titans have played the better teams. They obviously the shootout with Minnesota was crazy. Shouldn't have won that, but they did. Just like Seattle shouldn't have won against Minnesota the other night. Look at Henry just throw him out of the way.
Yo, he just shoved that little man right out of the way.
Yeah, it weighs him like by 50 pounds. I know that Bills moved, but did they actually ever come across the line?
I don't know. I didn't see any penalty on that. But.
Oh, both teams. Holding. All right, so it's going to offset.
Henry, move out of the way, little man.
For this under 32 and a half, I don't mind this. Just keep running more clock, running another play, running more clock, running another play.
I need 9 more yards on this drive. Actually, I need 10 more yards.
All right, I'll give you guys another beer money bet. I'll take Henry as the next touchdown.
Oh, my gosh. Take him down? No, you can't.
Yeah, he's starting to get going. Not scoring in this play. The Bills have to show something. Come on, show some heart. Something. Wide open. Oh, dropped it.
Oh. Come on, I need 4 yards.
We keep seeing Richard's living room. Atlanta scored again, 5-0.
Yeah, he's warming up that pizza.
What do we got for a live team total for Atlanta?
Atlanta?
They're allowed to put up a hatful.
You mean Tennessee?
No, Atlanta.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, Braves. Oh, what are you talking about?
I'll take the over 10.5.
In the game?
Yep.
Yeah. I actually like the over tonight in the Rays and Houston Astros game.
Well, Houston will win, or they're done. No, this is 7, isn't it?
No, this is it?
It's ALCS. It's got to be 7 games.
Yeah, it's 7 games.
No.
The issue is, man, that Tampa Bay bullpen is just sick. You can't just if you don't hit on them early, you're done.
We needed that for the teaser.
And we got 38 yards on that. Wow.
All right. See, he's not wearing a sock.
I like that, KG. We're going to do that actually right now.
You can tease during the game?
Well, they give you tease options. Like they give you 5 or 6 of them. You can do like a spread and total point. So they give you that as an option right now. You could take Tennessee plus 3.5 and the over 53.5 for plus 105.
During a field goal?
Yeah, anytime.
What are they doing?
Gonna punt it?
They took a delay game to punt.
Yeah. Braves just scored 2. They're up 6-0.
Get that over 10.5, looking better.
Throw
Well, I already had it 5-0, so if they scored 2, that's got to be 7-0.
Yeah, this total is dropping here in this Bills Tennessee game. Now it's at 55.
Well, that's because they didn't score there. And they ate up 4 minutes of clock. And they're going to punt, so no scores happening. So the first half is still in play. The Bills are still in play. The under 32.5 looks golden. The under 18.5 looks golden. So as long as Allen doesn't throw it to the other team.
He just might.
He could. They're definitely getting pressure on him. I mean, offensive touchdowns plus 275. Bills to even make the fifth score is minus 138. But if Tennessee stops them here, they'll get good field position and have a chance to kick a field goal. I don't see anything I like. I mean, it's not exactly 2-minute offense. Should be your 4-minute offense, though.
You know what? We'll do it. We'll do it.
We'll do it. Let's look at what Henry's live prop is.
I just joined here with that 10.5 too.
All right, Rich. Where's my boy Rich? Need his question on this. Oh, Prop King. Who looks like he got in trouble with his wife. Prop King. So, like I said, I told you I was taking Derrick Henry with the whole purpose of being able to take the other side. His live rushing total is now 69 yards.
I would take that.
Oh, did we get 40 yards on that drive?
We got 38.
Really?
Yeah, too short.
Does it stop where we finished? I guess it does. So because we got down to the 37, but that doesn't count because we went backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, that stinks.
Was Rich having trouble with that pizza?
He's having trouble cutting it.
I like those pillows though at his house. I like the pillows with the circles.
Yeah, they go well with the brown couch.
Oh, come on. How are you running Devin Singletary right now? Why don't you roll out Josh Allen, give him an option to pass or throw, and if it's not there, just have him run. You can gain a yard doing that.
I got I ordered a whole medium pie. I only finished 6 slices. I got 2 left. I just got to stick them in the freezer now.
Freezer?
You don't put them in the freezer? You
No.
freeze your slices? No, what do you put them in the fridge?
Yeah.
Wrap them up in the fridge?
Yeah. Wrap it up, stick it in the box that it came with, put it in the fridge, throw it in the air fryer the next day.
Oh, man. You put it in I put it in a big Ziploc seal.
My wife does that sometimes, but I put it in the box that is theirs. You put that back in the air fryer the next day, it's as good as new. I love the air fryer. This show should be brought to you by the air fryer. All right, Rich, I need your opinion. Oh, I gotta wait this year. Henry's live rush totals at 69. Do I take it or I just believe I'm gonna win with my 100? There you go. 1, 2, 3 and out. Terrible.
I mean, he looked like he was starting to go to work on that last drive.
Yeah, that's my question. But he still only has 11 yards. And I mean, you're in the last 3 minutes. How many times are they really going to run him here?
I mean that number is probably not going to get much lower. I mean, unless Tennessee, I feel like they're gonna run Henry at least a few times here, especially seeing how he was moving on the last drive.
Yeah, you just got less than 3 minutes, so
They still have the 2-minute warning. They have 3 timeouts. They can use the whole playbook.
and this is going to back up. Wrap and foil, then reheat in the toaster oven.
My mom reheats pizza in the toaster oven.
Still not as good as the air fryer. Just telling you. The air fryer is almost like back to new.
This was fantastic. Cheese, pepperoni, hot peppers on the smoker.
Oh, that's cool. So how long you smoke it for?
About 14, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Just depends on if you want it more, more crispy or.
LA gets out of the inning at 6 runs. Oh, I like Ed Oliver. He's another player I really like.
The issue is we need the Bills to contribute to scoring if you want to hit that over, Sean.
I don't want to hit the over. I got nothing but unders right now.
I thought you said you also have over
43. Yeah, the 43.
Oh, 43. Yeah, 43.
I think that should be fine.
Hey, that'll be fine. Yeah.
I already got 24 points, so I'm already well into that. And whatever I get the second half, if I was really nervous, I could take the under. So I'm going to get at least 24, if not 27 points here. That's not good.
Collarbone. AJ Brown.
Tackle moved. Oh, crap. That was a good hole.
Yeah, it was a nice run. I think he's starting to open it up now. He's going to start cashing them. That was a nice hole.
Surprised right at the 2-minute warning, though, already.
Are we taking Fabio Fognini tomorrow? No, we're not.
You're not? Who you taking? Today wasn't a great day.
No, today it's just been weird, man. I don't know what's going on.
Today was not a great day. I missed there. Manarino I missed on. But I missed on the Nations League, too. I actually was so screwed up that I took a bunch of games with the Bills and Titans. Then I found out all the soccer games I took were on Wednesday morning. So, I mean, they got a bunch of losses or a bunch of wins coming.
I think I went like 2 for 2 today. I was, Manarino just crapped out.
You got the Titans minus 1.5 as the live line. I haven't seen anything that would tell me not to take that. You have the ball. You're up 4. You're at home. The way they're scoring 1.5 is gift. They're seeing that because the score could get to 14-13, but as soon as I take it, it just dropped to 1.5, 2.5. Total is 54.5.
I didn't get in on the tennis plays last night. I just hit them. I hit the ones this morning that hadn't started. And it looks like Altmaier was a loss, but Kekmanovic and DeGier were both wins.
Yep.
And then I also parlayed Kekmanovic and DeGier on that one.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
I took everything in Shocks. Gave with the Bills money line. Manarino didn't work. Coria didn't work, but Quaritch did. The Hera did win, so that's one of the things I got going, and the other guy going.
Yeah, Catchman and DeGier came through, and Sousa.
And Hoffman comes tomorrow. A lot of people are on Hoffman, so I like that.
He's been playing pretty good.
It's very interesting. Still running the ball.
Where are all these fucking...
Oh, that's not good. That's who that was. Who was injured?
Yeah.
Is that Taylor
the
one? Yeah.
All pro tackle. Gets the cut. Tannehill. Look at the speed. Gets the first down.
Peru versus Brazil, live over 3.
How many minutes?
Well, it's 16 minutes in. Peru's up 1-0 on Brazil. So I would... The over 3.5 is plus 140.
I thought you said you didn't get those games.
It shows up now. I'm just looking down. Over 3 is minus 127. You think Brazil comes back and hits 2 at least on Peru?
Yeah. Peru's terrible. I'm not touching Colombia.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Man, that Germany game pissed me off though. Even with their lineup, they're. I mean, they're still missing a few key pieces, I think, but they should have.
Well, they still scored at will. The problem is their defense didn't play well at all.
Yeah.
And what I do like so far is Henry sat on the bench this drive.
You do or don't like that?
I do like it.
I think that was the.
Didn't you take his over yards or no? You didn't.
No, I got his under.
Oh, you got his
I think that was the second catch for Raymond.
Yeah.
I think.
Buffalo has to stop him here.
Yeah. 2 for 2.
Gostkowski is far from automatic. Oh, that's not good. Cramp.
Dude, Matt, you got to get one of those air fryers, man. They're worth their weight in gold.
Yeah, if you get the right air fryers are the best.
Do anything frozen in that thing?
Yeah, Matt, let me put it this way. You can make wings that look like what you buy at like Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
So you can make fries that'll rival any restaurants. But I've discovered you make anything. I actually make a killer steak in my air fryer.
My
12 minutes each side. Put it back in. Put whatever spices you want it. Whatever dry rub. 12 minutes. That thing comes out juicy. Oh, that thing is great.
my in-laws make they do like breaded fish.
Okay.
And do fish fillets in the air fryer.
Cool. Yeah, I like my air fryer so much that I told my wife that we cook so many things in the air fryer, we probably should buy 2.
I made fried chicken. I made fried chicken in ours. It was messy. It was messy.
I want to have one cooking the main meal and then one cooking the sides.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
I hardly ever turn my oven on. Like my oven's there to bake.
I got a live play. I think we should take Fisker, the tight end from Tennessee, anytime touchdown. I'm thinking he's going to get one this.
Come
this game.
on.
Oh, they got that call.
That is terrible. I did grab him for a second, but he threw the ball outward. Brown was going inward. It didn't matter if he held him or not.
Man, I wish I had taken.
That was terrible. I just lost my first half under on that play. So you got like Darius White and Josh Norman, and you're getting killed in the passing tech.
What was your under for the first half?
25.5.
Oh yeah, because we're gonna kick the 3 here.
Yeah, I took the 32.5 too. So. So I said, Rich, I was saying before, I don't know why you wouldn't have took the Titans -1.5 up 4, looking like the better team.
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah, I mean they look. Like I said, one of two ways the game was going to go. It was either Titans were going to be rusty or they were going to come out and it was going to be a big FU game, and that's what it looks like. It looks like they're just pissed.
Yep. And I would say I don't even think the Bills are playing bad. I mean, they're in this game. It's not like they were like the Saints last night where we couldn't move the ball.
The Titans just are. They've got fire. They've got a chip on their shoulder. They're definitely hitting guys just to hit them. It seems like
they're playing with more like the desire to score than the Buffalo. It looks like Buffalo's like just trying to go through the motions of like the plays, but Titans look like they Rich said it's just a big fuck you game.
I mean, it's like the Bills are almost like they're just trying to hang on, like they're trying to weather the storm here.
Ooh, that's coming back.
Is this a holding or is this a late hit?
Tannehill's like, I don't care about the late hit. Yeah, let me try to score.
Offside defense. Preston Hughes.
I mean, this will help my over 53.5 and the Titans plus 3.5 if they get a touchdown here.
I just watched that play again. I didn't think he was offside. I didn't think he left until the ball.
Right. He wasn't offside.
That's what he's trying to say.
I got one timeout. Pose of 56.5. Titans are now 6.5 point dogs. I mean favorites. He's going to run and he's going to score. He's going to hurt himself trying to jump in the end zone. That's what it looked like. I mean, it almost looked like he pulled something when he tried to do the little flip. It was like...
And he rolled his ankle on the layup into the end zone.
Have you done a reverse sear steak? Smoke it low and then sear it on grill at a high temperature. I don't have a smoker, so I haven't done it. Rich might have.
Yeah, I've done the reverse sear before.
Yeah, by the way, guys, has a quarterback scoring a touchdown, I think, like every night? No, last night we didn't have a quarterback.
Yeah, we did. Drew, he went over the top.
Oh, Breeze did, yeah. I can honestly say that I think if we go back and we look at this, every like primetime game, either Sunday or Monday night, one of the two quarterbacks has scored a touchdown.
Yeah, I would say it's probably like 8 out of 9
Yeah.
I don't remember in the Bears game that any quarterback scored a touchdown.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I think that one they didn't. But I feel like it's happened more often than not.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
I mean, we saw it when we saw it the Mahomes.
Yeah, he almost jacked up his ankle there, did he?
Yeah.
His knee almost locked out or something.
Yeah. Hyperextension.
So when the coach comes over to you and goes, "Don't do stupid shit after you score," just
Well, it goes back to the day of, I mean, I don't know if you remember when Gus Frerotte headbutted the stance and hurt his neck. It was out for 4 weeks. After scoring a touchdown. And I was like, really? Are that it? Oh, crap. Well, I lose the first half under play. The under 32.5 that was going to hit.
first half since 0-14 when allowing 17.5 points, 14-1 when scoring 17.5 points in the first half. The Titans are. So according to that, the Titans should win this then.
You're up by 11 points. You're at home. You're probably equally skilled as the other team. Yeah, the Titans should walk away with this without any issue. The only question is going to be, are we going to get screwed on the over?
Right.
Um,
But the Titans don't stop. See, the thing about Titans, like, they don't stop scoring. They're not like a team that's just gonna like do the 3 and out and let the other team catch up. Like, they're gonna put the pedal down and they just keep going.
they're going to keep. They're going to run the ball, and a lot of times people can't stop that. Derrick Henry. So that's. And they get the ball back, and when they get the ball back, it's going to be Henry right, Henry left, Henry right, Henry left. All right, got to see what I like here.
All right, so we got 31 points in this first half.
It's a lot.
We're definitely not going to hit that in the second half. I can tell you that.
It depends if the Bills help people out.
Yeah. But I don't see the Bills. I mean, I don't see the Titans not scoring twice. Bills holding them on 2 drives and scoring on 2 drives.
Well, I mean, this is tricky because traditionally the Titans were the slow starters, and the Bills were the team that came out of the gate fast and kind of let teams back into it in the second half. So I'm not sure if this game's going to be the complete opposite of how every other game has gone for these teams this season, or if we're just going to see more of the Titans are just going to pound Derrick Henry and just completely sit on this ball and kill the clock and play defense and just stomp the Bills in the second half.
I think that's the
So
question.
live second half, Bills minus 4.5. The over is 27.
What is the score right now? 21-10?
Yep.
So the Tennessee did get 2 scores off of short fields. Right, so they had the turnover, and then they had the long kickoff return. So that's 2 touchdowns they got off of short fields, and then they got one? Did they get one legit touchdown?
That last one is the only legit touchdown.
Okay, so I mean, I guess if Buffalo cleans it up, if they clean it up in the second half, I don't know that I could back Buffalo again, but I don't see this, going back to what we kind of talked about before. I don't see this being more than a touchdown game either way. So if I had to take a side, I'd be on the Bills What did you say? -4.5.
Right.
Brazil just scored, Sean.
Cool.
Wait, what was that, Rich? What was the total?
-4.5. I'm seeing 27 on the total.
I think it goes under 27.
I would say, but it's up to you. You might have to do it. I would think it goes under 27, but it depends on what the Bills score.
Yeah, I think.
I don't see 4 touchdowns in the
I don't see the
second half.
Titans putting up 21 points.
Yeah, I don't see that either. I think I don't know what the Titans do here, but the Bills will get it back. They'll probably kick a field goal. Like, this game will probably end up being it's going to be like 24. Like, the Bills will probably have to be within range to probably just score a touchdown to win the game type of thing.
So you think this is a 20, 24, 28 game?
Yeah,
Tennessee?
I'd say like a 24-28.
They got to stop them, that's for sure.
24-28 or 24-31?
I mean, the Bills could put up 2 touchdowns. 31. I mean,
Tennessee
the Bills really haven't been stopping slowing them down.
at all.
Tennessee is getting into scoring range, regardless if it's field goal or a touchdown.
Right.
And at this point, the Bills need to. They could kick a field goal on their first, whatever their first drive is of the second half. But after that, they can't settle for field goals and have to go for touchdowns.
Well, and the other thing you're gonna have to look at is, I think, it's gonna be a lot of Henry in the second half for the Titans. So as long as Henry's running the ball and getting yards, that clock's going to keep moving. So they're going to be shortening the game too.
Sounds about right. Yo, can the Dodgers help out with the score here? Come on, man. They should be able to do something in this and with their bullpen.
Say whatever you like. Put that up to Nagoya. And have a 2-team parlay.
Browns at Steelers, 1 Eastern time.
That's what I would do. Browns and Steelers. Should be a good game.
Yeah, that's going to be a really good game. Should be high scoring, to tell you the truth.
Claypool. All right, what are we getting for the third quarter? 10.5?
Yeah, see, this is kind of what me and Rich are trying to figure out here. The third quarter, and then you have the full second half is 27. They only scored 31 in the first half, so that's 5 points less.
That's the question. You could take the under 27 and still take the over 10.5.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think that you take the third quarter over and just leave it alone. Because we already have our teaser and we're sweating it out.
Right.
All right, does Henry run for 76 yards in the second half? That's a lot of yards.
Sheesh.
I'm going to go put this pizza in the fridge.
Even if he doubles his total, he's not hitting it. He needs to triple his total. And yes, I think he's going to get the workload, but they're running nickels and they're running other guys too. I think they're limiting his workload. Now, did they limit it so they can just feed him on in the end, or do they limit because he hasn't played in 2 weeks and we're not giving him 25 carries in the first game back?
I mean, he had 9 carries in the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll put them. They were.
But Evans had 2, Nichols had 2.
Yeah, they were short field. So you look at his other 3 games this year. I mean, he was 26, 25, and 31. So yeah, he's definitely not on pace to have 25 plus carries, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that he has 15, 16 carries in the second half, especially if they're ahead and trying to kill the clock.
Just carry total.
What's that?
His rush attempts is at 23.5. Even money.
23.5, and he's at 9 right now.
What about Diggs anytime touchdown?
What are we getting on it? So they're going to throw.
They're going to throw.
Plus 175. It's not that good of a number.
No.
I'd rather take Gabriel Davis if I didn't at plus 500.
What about Josh Allen at plus 184? It's still not that great of a number, especially since, I guess.
He scores every game.
Right.
He scores more. Most people don't realize he scores more than Lamar Jackson.
But they're not getting the ball to start either.
Yeah, he's not getting the ball to start. They're not going to run, but maybe that's the running game. But I don't know.
Right. No, he's he'll get a lot of his work. A lot of his rushing yards will come out of the scrambling out of a coverage or whatever.
Yeah, nothing really singing to me. I can't even get on an anytime touchdown like crazy. CBS keeps throwing movies on from the 80s and it's movie night. I mean, they threw Clueless on last week, and now they're going to throw Ferris Bueller's Day Off. What are they turning into AMC? That's our Saturday movie night? Is the SEC that bad? Oh. I don't know. Talked about the first half, but boy, did the Titans come to play.
Yeah, I like that third quarter over, though.
I do, too. That's the only thing that's kind of stepping out to me because I could see Tennessee scoring once, the Bills scoring once, and then all right, fine, we're going to kill the clock in the fourth quarter, and you're not going to score as much. And we'll be fine with that. And I think the only reason you make maybe a parlay over is if you took that teaser at 58. If you took that for decent money, then you make a parlay just to kind of cover that.
Yeah, I kind of wish we would have took the over for that teaser.
Like I said, I did both ways with the Titans, so I'm feeling pretty good on that. But I need to win. I need a win. A.J. Brown looks nice as long as we keep playing. Still got a lot of times. I mean, Diggs was at minus 110, so plus 175 isn't too bad. Because he's definitely going to have to be a focal point.
What about team to score next?
Yeah. I mean, team to score next to me would be Tennessee. What are you getting, minus 130?
Minus 120.
Yeah, I've got team to make 6 score minus 175. So if you're getting that, I would definitely take that.
just took it.
You don't think the Bills stop them coming out?
I don't know.
I know they have. I know they haven't so far, but they have only driven the field one time.
Yeah, Cole Beasley, we haven't seen the entire half. Let's see what Sean McDermott kind of halftime adjustments he can make.
He's going to have to make some good ones.
I think the whole key is stop Derrick Henry and somebody cover A.J. Brown.
Right.
You would think with White and Norman, you'd be, oh boy, he left contain. They got lucky. The outside man come all the way inside and left contain. You can't do that.
What did I miss? What happened? 3 and out?
It looks like a holding call probably on Tennessee, and they're going to start up.
Oh, it just started. Never mind. Tennessee is just going to run this clock now, right?
Oh, worse. A legal double team block.
Never seen that before.
It's when two guys can engage on the same guy. It's one of the designed to prevent injuries.
Yeah, you can't have a second guy come over and hit a guy that's already engaged in a block.
Can't do the wedge. And Mike Vrabel doesn't like the call. But this is definitely going to be Derrick Henry. I mean, the worst part is once Lewin went out, they actually were getting better yards.
Yeah.
Well, they played play action and they were ready for it. But then once again, you can't stop A.J. Brown. You just hope
maybe he's a better pass blocker than a run blocker.
I love when they say, yeah, they're restarting on defense. They hope they get a real big stop. No, they hope they give up another touchdown. What else are they going to say?
Who were you guys on in the baseball game that just started? The Rays or the Stros?
I'm on the over, which I've been wrong the past every freaking Rays game. I want to take the Astros, but the Rays are too good, man. Nobody can hit on them.
Well, how do you take a Rays game over? Let me go through this wonderful batting average for their starting lineup.
Because I'm giving the Astros a chance here of knocking Yarborough in this first 5.
I understand that, but the Rays 143, 429, 74, 91. 316.
Like I said, all their games have been under pretty much.
I mean, if the Astros, unless the Astros are going to score the mass majority of that 8.5, the Rays aren't going to win. So if you think that's
the Astros last game left like 21 guys on base. I mean, so they've been able to hit them. They've been able to get on base. They just got to bring it home.
I mean, if you think it's going to over, I would just take the Astros.
Astros team total over, yeah. Or just take them on the money line? Yeah.
Yeah. But Erg Whitty is the one pitching, not Yarborough.
No?
It's Erg Whitty.
No, Yarborough's the Rays pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's the Astros pitcher.
Sorry. He is the Astros, yeah.
Whoa.
Never heard of this guy. This is not a good start for the Bills.
We got an Aunt L sighting over here. Just stopping by to cry
it's all
about
good. We got an ant ball.
Why did 5 Dimes cancel your bet? I don't know. Did I miss something?
Yeah, are the Rays not in it?
I think that Five Dimes is closing.
So they just announced they're not covering their obligation?
They're not obligated. Well, they can cancel your bet anytime they want. It goes back to like what me and Rich were talking about. You got to follow by their rules. If they want to cancel it, they could just cancel your bet.
If they're closing before your bet finishes, I can understand, but you can't just cancel your bet because you want to cancel your bet. Oh, look at that. Shocking. It's AJ Brown again.
It goes because I'm American.
I mean, Brown's just too big. He's just warding him off with the size and just saying, here, I'm going to catch every pass that you throw. As long as he catches it with his hands, there's nothing Josh Norman can do.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Matt. That probably is what's happening. Just because they want to legalize it here, so they don't want people using or benefiting from non-American approved sites.
The only good news is every time AJ Brown catches 20 to 30 passes, that means Derrick Henry did not get 20 to 30 yards.
At least they canceled my Trump bet from January.
Dude, Trump is plus 170 right now.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I didn't.
Yeah, I looked at it today and I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like,
I
this
don't
is
think the
plus
bookmakers
170.
know. Nobody knows what's going to happen.
Here's a question. Here's one thing. Live opportunity. Third quarter's over 7.5.
I know. I'm just gonna say that right now.
You got to take that.
I'm taking
The
it.
Titans are getting points of some kind, and the Bills are going to get the ball with time. I don't understand the 7.5. Derrick Henry
we got
finally caught a
reception
catch.
from Henry. Oh my gosh.
That's
Let's
6
go.
on the year. That's 6 on the year, D.
Oh, D took about over
All
2.5. he,
That was
thought he,
plus money though. All right.
he thought he was tripling his odds.
When you sent that, I'm like,
I know.
wait, receptions? What? And
Well,
then I'm
they're
like,
go-
hold on, let me go look at his numbers and see.
Oh, it didn't take very long.
I mean,
Trying to get this
can
third
catch-
quarter in before they
he can catch the
score.
ball. It's not like he can't catch the ball. They just don't throw to him.
3rd and 4, big first down, and he drops it. Frisker. Sean's
Man.
favorite Frisker.
I was I have that guy anytime
Why don't you
touchdown.
go for it.
No, Vrabel won't go for it.
They won't go for it. They're up by 11 points. The last thing you
They're
want
not
to do
gonna
is
give
give
him
him a short field.
Yeah.
You've
That's-
stopped him twice. That's a great defensive play by Edwards.
Well, yeah, Raymond all the way down the field by himself.
That's Bill's Mafia right there.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Yeah, and I agree, but I still think it's going to be closer than you think.
Well, we all know what happens when you read too much into those polls.
Yeah.
But the
Because a lot of those polls are taking place in just the popular vote type deal versus the common account with the Electoral College.
Sure.
It's still
Right.
going to be depend whether he wins the Midwest, he wins Florida, and he wins Pennsylvania. That's going to be the question. And he may lose a couple of those states. I really am going to continue to do what I did for the last 6 years. Brewster's Millions, none of the above, because none of them are worth my vote.
Yeah.
Also, I'm in Maryland. My vote doesn't count.
no, your vote matters. Your vote always matters.
It does matter, but not for presidency. Unless I go get 1 million people who will vote with me. But I haven't voted for president in like 8 years.
Local election, it does. I mean, local election, it makes a difference.
I
but-
still vote for the judges, and I vote for Congress, and I vote for everybody else. But I vote for
Right.
who I like. If I can't believe in the candidate, I can't vote for him.
Yeah.
I mean, but you look at your place. You got 140 million people, and we came up with these two idiots.
Yeah. No, it's true.
I mean, why?
I mean, one guy. Let's be honest here. The only reason why Biden is getting any votes at all is just because somebody doesn't want to vote for Trump. Like, he's not getting it because you actually like Biden. or
Yeah,
or consider him. Like he's just getting a vote because he's the only option that's there.
If you're under
it's more of an-
24, as politics, I'm going to say, if you're under 24, you're pretty much going to vote for anti-Trump.
Yeah.
That's pretty much for the most part what it's going to be. But I just wonder why we have to go down to 2. I mean, why can't we have 5 or 6? I mean, people believe different things, and you could have actually a choice of who you want to vote for.
I'm voting for Jorgensen.
I don't understand why we have to go down to 2. I just, I mean, I understand it's a money thing. It's a whole power thing. It's a whole thing from that. And yeah, they're backing your party, but who cares? I mean,
well, it goes back to Lincoln when the Whig Party and all those other parties were around, and then the Republican Party came in and then wiped those parties out. And then from there, I could be I'm probably not saying this correctly, but it's something to do with that because we used to have like 5 different parties back in the day before Lincoln. And then once the one party came in and like wiped out the other ones, then ever since then you haven't been able to create another party.
They wiped them out because there's too much part. I mean, yeah, you have the libertarians, but you don't have to have parties that are so bipolar than the other two to sit there and say. I mean,
well, the problem is if everybody that said, well, I'm not voting for Biden, I'm voting against Trump, or I'm not voting for Trump, I'm voting against Biden. If everybody that was voting against somebody just voted for somebody that they wanted, that person would win because that's about 40% of the country is voting against somebody, not for somebody.
I totally agree with you.
Hold on. Jedi Apple just said the Jets released Le'Veon Bell.
What?
According to Adam Schefter.
I don't see that. Check right now.
Wow.
Adam Gase strikes again.
Well, that's probably they couldn't get anything for him.
It's the best thing that could happen to Le'Veon Bell's career.
They probably someone played the Jets bluff. They sat there and said, "We're not giving you anything. We think you're going to release him." So
one of these guys is going to get COVID or get injured, and they're going to need Le'Veon. Some teams are going to need Le'Veon Bell.
Bill Belichick, please pick up the phone. It's Le'Veon Bell on line 2.
I'm telling you.
I can't see them not doing it.
Yeah, Belichick is like the Statue of Liberty for malcontent football players. It's like,
well, it's not a question. He's also not even always a malcontent. He's a guy who likes to win, and that's who Bill Belichick likes. I mean, there's guys who are malcontents, but they like to win. They're still team players, but they like to win.
We want winners. We want guys that want to win.
You want guys who want to win, but you want guys who will give up themselves to win.
Right.
Singletary. That was Singletary's rant when he was the 49ers coach.
All I do hope for God, and it would be a really weird move if it would happen, that he doesn't end up in purple.
So true, Ant. It's everybody's like Chris Christie.
Did you see the picture of Chris Christie? Somebody tweeted it out, and they were like, Chris Christie beat COVID, and it shows him in the chair. It shows him sitting back in the chair, and he looks like he's wearing an inner tube under his midsection.
Because he's got like cholesterol, artery disease. Like I'm sure a whole bunch of shit.
They're like this man beat COVID. He's a walking pre-existing condition.
Yeah.
When he closed down the bridge, that was like I still don't know how he got away with that.
How is that not PI? He's holding onto his back before the ball comes.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say, I mean, that's PI. I'm reaching for the ball. You're holding onto my back. I haven't even got to the ball yet. That's not happening. Oh, it did. There we go. TJ Yeldon, short yardage back.
It should be Zach Moss if he wasn't hurt.
But I like Zach Moss. Zach Moss has power. TJ Yeldon would never been a guy I would have said, yeah, has power.
Right.
All right. Live total second half is 21.5. The Bills are -4.5 second half. Bills have something going here, but they've only gone like 15 yards. But it looks like they're moving all the way down the field, but they've
slowly. They're going very slowly.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't get as many big gains as the
We
Dolphins.
totally missed it, but we cashed AJ Brown a long time ago. We also cashed AJ Brown's live play a long time ago. So we actually just have to be ready. So we're way on it. So we will put it we'll see if this works. Do you guys hear that in the stream?
Yeah, what is it?
It's quiet. It's really quiet.
All right, you got to work on the level then.
Need an AV guy.
I got an AV guy. I just have to adjust the level here. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So hopefully that came to the stream, not to the microphone. So that's what there's. Thanks to Yella for teaching me how to do that. Watch the YouTube video. That was cool. And thanks for Audacity for a great program that works. All right, let's get back to the game. We're in midfield.
Was that your like commercial shout out or on this show? Sponsored by Audacity.
I give commercial shout outs all the time. I'm ready for any shout out. I mean, we already talked about the Dyson fan definitely sponsors this show. I give out free shout outs to them constantly. The Dyson hot cool air fan. When it gets cold and warm and you want to be warm, when it gets too hot and you want to be cold, the best thing ever. Kills up a room right away.
Can we just talk about for a minute how long it's taking them to move this ball down the field?
Astros are up 1.
We can talk about it, but we're almost getting ready to cash our Diggs prop. So that should be another one. We're almost getting the next song queued up. We're at 69.5 right now.
He's had like 7 catches on this 40-yard drive.
McKenzie is losing about 10 yards, and we get a flag. What's the flag? Did we get a face mask?
It might be a holding.
It's probably a hold.
Illegal block.
But I didn't see anybody that was back there.
When somebody's dancing around in the back, and someone's probably holding them up front. Astros hitting Yarborough.
Yep. 1-0. Also, Atlanta Braves up 7-0 and bases loaded. 2 outs, though.
Columbia's up 1.
Oh, look! If we switch over, D-Money goes to the soccer place.
Brazil, actually, I forgot to mention before, they had tied Peru 1-1 at the half.
Yeah, it's the half. What do we got for a halftime? We got Brazil minus 163. Woohoo!
That's not bad.
Yep. Got over 3.5 live.
Plus 116.
We got the Bills and Titans off because
the Dodgers never stop shitting the bed in the postseason.
What is Isaiah McKenzie doing? What was the flag for?
You're right, Ant. I mean, the Dodgers have just I don't know what happened to them.
Anybody figure out what the flag that they declined was for?
No.
Had to be on the Titans, or had to be on the Bills.
I mean, it had to be. They lost like 10 yards on that play. That was like Shock's favorite jet sweep. So we did see 2 touchdowns with that there. All right. My guess right here would be Stephon Diggs, because Cole Beasley is MIA.
This is not looking good for our over.
What over?
What over are you on?
What over are you talking about?
Yeah.
We need over.
We're on the under.
And under 57.
49 and a half. I'm in the middle.
I'm playing the middle.
This is as bad as when we're trying to figure out what Sean's on when he's on 15 different sides of the same game.
plus 2.5, plus 7.5, plus 9.5, minus 2.5, plus 3.
Sean's like, don't score. I'm like, wait, I thought before we all said we're on the over.
We're on the over. Don't score. Well, no, wait. I need this, but I don't need that, and I need this, but not by that guy.
Diggs with another catch. We should have been on Diggs receptions. You got to say that. I mean, I'm always on the yards, and you're always on the receptions.
Well, I think the idea was, there you go, right there, released by the Jets.
He's going to come to the Chiefs.
They don't need him.
I thought of that, but really, they don't need him.
They don't need him. I mean, not only do they have Allaire, they've got Darrell Williams.
What a terrible throw!
Who is that other? Oh my goodness!
There goes.
He's still going.
Take it to the house.
This might be a
He's going. He went. He got him.
Allen's gonna hit him.
What, are you kidding me?
Everybody's hurt.
Happened?
Oh my goodness!
Played so long, everybody's hurt.
That's
And,
just,
Well,
I don't
they're
think you're probably as healthy as like not drinking for a week, not
they're
betting
so,
sports for a
they're
week.
so gassed because they've all got COVID.
It's
I
mental
don't know
health.
what Dr. Allen is doing here. I don't see him pressured. He just, I don't know. I mean, I guess he's going to Davis, but there's nothing on this ball. I'm sure
It
what
was a bad.
Watch Davis go after him. Wait here, watch this. Here it goes. Davis, I threw the interception. This is the only thing you don't like. All right, at that point, he's not going after him. Davis is off to the right, just standing there.
He's making business decisions.
You're
A rookie.
6'5".
He's a
You're
rookie making business
6'5".
decisions.
At that point, you should be trying to rip the ball out. Allen having a terrible day,
That was a bad throw. It's
especially on a decent drive that took 4 hours.
Everybody's gonna say Allen's been exposed. The Bills have been exposed after this.
I think the lights are too bright for him. To be honest.
I mean, the greatest news this year, Henry can only get 11 yards. Oh, there's your Frisker.
A touchdown to Johnny Smith would be fantastic.
Frisker, ATD, let's go.
Oh God! Don't throw it to the white guy. I need Johnny Smith to catch it.
But as you said, Mr. Shorkey up here has got like the plus 2,000 on Frisker.
Oh, do you? Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that would be good for the show, huh?
I'm not even sure that was the official play, but yeah. Here we go, Henry for a yard and then get out of bounds.
It's probably going to be Henry scoring this anyway. Didn't you take Henry over 2.5 or something, Sean?
It's going to be a field goal. Over 2.5 catches. That's not a catch. That's a pitch.
Yeah, we need one of those little Mahomes passes.
Yeah. Oh, well, look. D is coming in on there. He is agreeing with everybody that those passes are so cheap.
Hey, if they call it a stat, they call it a stat. I don't look at stats. I look about winning games.
Yep.
And we lost last week, so I need to be, I got to retransform and, calibrate right. We'll be good.
How do you not throw this to A.J. Brown? He's not even looking his way, so he's no chance. He went deep to our boy Raymond with double coverage.
Wow.
But here's the flag. The ball's uncatchable. What's the flag?
Is it on? Is a late hit on quarterback roughing the passer or something?
So.
Yeah, the way Tannehill's saying it.
So I don't know if that's good that we play the Bills on Monday now, because they might just be like on a.
They're going to be pissed.
Yeah, I thought it was funny that they beat us, and it's been about 8 years. It's all good though.
I thought it was funny that times Mahomes lost a car. He's just busting balls, Ant just comes in.
Oh,
here
I love Ant, man.
There.
Oh, I love Ant to death, man. It's all good. We all shits and giggles every time.
Tampa Bay about to score.
I think it was funny that.
Damn, he did get hit.
That's just dumb. I mean, the Bills are shooting themselves.
Come on, give it to Henry with the throw. Come on.
Why on earth?
Henry's not even in there.
Johnny Smith scored.
Oh,
Did he?
That's it for Rich. Johnny Smith.
Nice. That's
Nice.
a plus 186 for me.
Was that on fourth down?
No, that was first down because they got the penalty.
The penalty.
Yeah.
This game is over.
Yeah.
I mean, this is looking fantastic for my teaser because I don't think the Bills are going to be able to move the damn ball.
Well, the question is, did the Titans just allow them to have everything underneath again and take 5 minutes but score?
Normally I would think they would.
I don't think you have enough time to get over 58 points.
Yeah. No, there's no way this game is going over 58. That won't happen. 2 more touchdowns. What would 2 more touchdowns get you? 51? 52? Yeah.
28, 38. Yeah, 50, 52. And I've got 58 and a half.
Yeah, so
you need 3 touchdowns. The only way you're getting 3 touchdowns is if
there's just 3 picks or something, fumbles.
Titans are gonna have to get one of them.
Yeah.
Bases loaded for Tampa Bay. Live spread is 14.5.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Come
How many
on.
sacks? None? Just the one?
Yeah, just one, I think.
Gabriel Davis is plus 1,000.
Well, if Tampa Bay was somehow supposed to hit a home run here, it'd help with my over.
Somebody hit that, went right to 800. I'm going to take a beer money bet. Bills' next touchdown score will be Gabriel Davis. Plus 1,600.
Sheesh.
But the key thing is the Bills' second touchdown score. So even if they don't score here, I still got a chance at the end. Bases loaded for the Rays. 2 outs. 28-10. Second half. I thought I took Tennessee money line second half, and I didn't. Must have not completed it. I did take Tennessee plus the 4.5 second half. But yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Took them with my boys Kawasaki Frontal.
They're playing tonight, right?
Well, tomorrow morning, but yeah.
It's tomorrow morning.
All the Japan games are tomorrow morning.
I
like
think.
Nagoya. I like Sasiro Saka if you want a parlay booster. I like Kobe and FC Tokyo. Both should win.
Oh, they're all playing tomorrow. Oh, I gotta look at this.
Everybody's playing tomorrow.
These are waking cash?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna talk about. I'll have to hit you on the side then.
I like.
We still got a whole quarter. I actually kind of like this because it's like 9 o'clock and we're almost done.
I know you're loving it.
Yeah, I will tell you. I know me and Shocks. We get to the Ed with Chef on Thursday night, and that
I can't do it.
That 11:30 one is like.
My eyes are barely staying open.
I like Italy over 2.5. I think they got a good time. They've got the advantage versus Atlanta. Or I come back at one point and like after like 3 or 4 times without asking Shocks or Chef's talking about MLS. It's like, what do you like? Shocks is like, I don't know. Let me go look. Let me go.
He's got it written down though, or something. He knows what he's saying.
I got it written down. I'm just not in the mood anymore.
It's like, I like the Is this show done yet?
There's just so many countries. We're going through like 237 countries across the.
But that's how I honestly believe in soccer. That's how you get the value.
No, it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's so funny because they'll make fun of this, and then I'll get in the morning. I'm like, Austria second division girls league over 2.5. Poland second, Germany 2. What do you think? Sean, where in the world did you get these teams? Let me go find out what there's. I can just give you the team name, and I have to actually go look up and find out what league they play. And I'm like,
where is this game? Who are these teams? Harfen, Darfen, Flarven.
No, we don't mess with Harf Narf Jor. Harf Narf Jor started off as the beginning as the ants. My balls are freezing Icelandic play of the day, and we've been cashing ever since with that. Harf Narf Jor might be the best team in the Pepsi.
The Pepsid League?
They take
Pepsid lid.
Oh, okay.
PEPSIDELID.
Oh,
free play, go deep.
So, yeah.
No. The time
why
ran
did they
out.
blow it?
Yeah, the time was out, right?
Not if you call a flag.
No, I mean the clock ran out before they ran the play, right?
Oh, yep.
Pest lead.
No, you missed a bunch of letters. That's like Popacils for like in tennis. I'll go Victor Popacils.
Pospacil, popsicle.
Yeah, that's like when I'm trying to bet Sean's tennis plays. The search feature is the best thing that they ever put in on a book because I can't even. I'm like, where is this game at? What is this? Is this person's? And God forbid he spells somebody's name wrong.
Yeah,
like if he spells somebody's name wrong, you're completely hosed.
Like today was Korea and Korich. I was watching Korich all morning and think I was winning. However, we bet on Korea.
Oh, it's the wrong person. Damn it.
Yeah, actually, it's funny. We're actually getting pizza tonight. Should be here soon. I thought we were doing Alfredo.
There's 3 people with pizza. Sean, didn't you have pasta?
Yeah, ramen. Yeah, ramen
noodles. Let me put it this way. Not only that, I'm a big savor person. I have my son's ramen noodles that I made him for lunch before practice that he chose not to eat. And then I reheated them and had reheated ramen noodles.
Oh, are you a saver?
I'm not sure. They asked me what I want.
I eat their food a lot when they don't eat their food. Yes.
I don't care.
I don't know. I don't like to let it go to waste. I'm not a saver. I'm not I have to save this, but I'm just like, there's nothing wrong with it. I'll eat it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't want it to go to waste either. But my dog will eat anything I put in front of him, so I don't have that problem. Well,
my dog would, but he's not here. So,
yeah, D, what kind of pizza you get?
No, that was where we would have sat there, and that was some of the hardest things when we finished food Thursday and Friday and Saturday. We were looking we had pizzas. I even posted on Facebook. I was like, everyone on their plate has a bunch of pizza crust. Why? Because we would never eat the crust. We'd give that to the dog,
right?
And had for the last 16 years. So there was something was wrong. It was something's wrong with this, and none of us wanted to eat the crust. So,
man, you can't. I'm from Jersey. That Italian food's all I live on.
Yeah, I'm not sure what pizza we got yet. I'll let you know when it arrives.
You don't get those weird toppings, do you? Like pineapple and that weird crap that people put on their food.
I don't do that, man. I need my meat. I need my bacon.
There you go.
My sausages. You know what I'm saying? We're good.
Alan
does like to run.
I never had a good. I never had a decent pizza in California.
Oh yeah, you can't find shit in California.
No, there's no tough, man. You come out here for burritos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You know who has really good. You know who has really good Mexican food? Mexico.
Oh,
very good Mexican food in Mexico.
Yep. We did
It's
cash
dangerous.
Diggs, so we've cashed both wide receivers easily.
Let's see that picture real quick. We need to get that thing up.
We need to get more cashers.
The only good pizza in California is California Pizza Kitchen. That's like the only decent pizza.
I don't even like that. I
I
found
don't either, but it's better than like whatever else you can find.
Southern California. I never found good pizza. I found halfway decent pizza in Northern California.
Like LA, San Fran.
Yeah, I was out in San Fran and had decent pizza there.
In-N-Out is best.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
Oh, In-N-Out, yeah.
It's okay. Burgers are a little dry, but
At White Castle. You got that White Castle?
Yeah, but they're not as good as since they kind of merged with Hardee's. I will
I
say
know
that.
that's not here.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
I know that.
that's
Anthony's saying the best burritos are in South Omaha.
The fuck? It smells like a streets. Sorry.
the best burritos in South Omaha. Are these handmade? Once again, TJ Yeldon's 3 for 3 in short yardage downs. I mean, might as well just give it him. He's the new goal line back. He's just on fire. All right, so we cashed Brown over 59.5. We cashed live Brown over 69. We cashed Diggs over 76.5. He's got 90. We cashed Titans first penalty. We should cash this teaser without any issue. Hey, look, Cole Beasley came out of retirement.
Yeah,
Fat
teaser.
and grease is what make a burger good, KG. You're right.
That's true.
Can't do a no-fat burger.
We're going to
haven't
lose
had
first half Bills. We're going to lose Henry's 45 yards. We're going to use the disc drive 40 yards prop. How many sacks do we have?
One, I think, 1 or 2. So that's going to lose.
I didn't know
There
there were
goes
Mexicans in
Kobe.
South
He's done.
Omaha.
Yeah, one
Lost the
sack.
first half under. Yep, to that stupid play.
And Bills first half lost.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I think that's 4. Yeah, Henry still is alive for receptions. I don't think that's any hope. Not with this score. I can't see it, but they could.
I'm gonna just start taking every prop under from now on. I feel like every time I take an over, there's very rare. More, I think 20% of them go over and 80% of them go under.
Worst part is when they go over by a yard.
Did you get are you putting Jonnu Smith anytime touchdown?
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah.
That was plus 186.
Yeah. If we can get Gabriel Davis and that touchdown, that would be gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I took that plus 800.
And I need one more catch from Raymond, but I don't know if they're going to be throwing the ball.
Yeah. We
Get
need
the ball to
score
Frisker.
before like 3 minutes. I mean, they're just
Let's get some Frisker.
he is off.
He's
just off. He's sitting there and you missed him. I mean, he's just standing there waiting for the ball and
Wow.
yeah, behind him. No,
he's almost running a skinny post. That ball puts on him, he might still be running.
Yeah.
Well, they're spreading it out.
Josh Allen rubs empty. Frisker and at the same time.
Come on.
People are always shocked when they find out there's not white people in parts of Nebraska. That's true. That's why when you said there are Mexicans down there, and I'm like,
I'll call you one day.
We call that area Lincoln.
that's
All right,
7-3
throw it to
Braves.
Davis so I can just take a piss.
All right, we need one more run to cash that live.
yeah. Give me one more run here, Dodgers.
Sean, what in the world are you doing there?
My foot is shaking.
Okay.
You know when you're not paying attention and your foot just—I don't know if that happens to anybody, and you just start like,
What foot? Your third foot?
Sean,
yeah, the third.
yeah, Sean, you had your controller like this going. I'm sitting there going, all right, Sean has forgot he's on live. He's just going to normal.
That green light on your laptop means your camera's on.
Yeah.
Go, Allen. Come on, Allen. 3rd and 7. There you go. Cole, first curve. No, it's Beasley. All right. Are you going to score before the 10-minute warning? 10 minutes.
Are you going to score within the next 5 minutes? Come on, man. How long does this drive take?
This drive, they're so slow.
Yep. They're not even snapping it fast.
They don't even care.
And they care, but I think they're just trying to make sure the efficiency's there.
They're trying to take care of the ball. They're trying to get a touchdown.
You had 2 false starts in hurry up offense.
They need 3 touchdowns. Like, do you realize you need 3 touchdowns to win this game?
And you're not, and you haven't stopped. You haven't really stopped Tennessee all game.
Yeah, and you got 10 minutes left.
Right.
So you're basically playing to not win.
Look, it's Diggs.
You need Davis.
You gotta be. He's not gonna get a touchdown, but he's gonna get about 11 catches. He has over 100 yards.
Come on, Davis.
I agree.
Singletary.
It's always like that. That's not going to change wherever you're at. Rural people are going to have different. You should have a diverse population.
It should be diverse all over, but unfortunately, that's where our problem lies: is that it's not diverse all over the U.S. You're rural in your cities.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's a whole other show.
That's a whole nother show.
That's why people have to wait 10 hours in line to vote.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. I'd be like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
I got my mail in. I'm good. I'm already good.
Yep.
Please vote though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care.
What you got?
We don't want to get off on political rants here, but I don't care which side you're on.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Is that Gabriel Davis? No, it's TJ Yeldon.
Oh my gosh!
Is it TJ Yeldon?
It is.
Oh.
Yeah. But please vote. I don't care what side you're on. Just vote.
Yep. Voting's important. It's your right.
Wow.
Who in the world is 86? Look at that guy. Yeldon's like, I'm open for an hour. Can you throw me the football? What was he doing? And Allen was just standing in the pocket for forever.
He was flat-footed in the pocket.
Yeah, there was no pressure. They rushed 3. All right, here we go. 2-point conversion. This would be a chance. No, you didn't give it to TJ Yeldon for 2 yards? He's going to get sacked. How do you do that? If my quarterback threw it away in a 2-point conversion, I would bench it. I would say it's 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion. It's the only thing.
Yeah.
Either you get it or you don't.
We lost Shocks. Shocks is back.
Yeah, and my internet's been a little weird the past couple of days.
Okay, you just hit the term that I absolutely hate.
Weird.
No. I love when people say voter suppression is people not knowing where the polls are.
No, voter suppression is having to wait 10 hours in line to vote. Yep. Nobody should have to wait 10 hours in line to vote, regardless of what side you're on. That's all.
Agreed. He could throw a pick two the other way, but I'm sorry. If I'm throwing that in the middle of the end zone, your chance of running it back all the way from a throw in the middle of the end zone is slim to none.
Right.
You can't just throw the ball away. You're losing 2 points there.
It's throwing it away on fourth down. Same thing.
Yeah.
It's a turnover either way.
All right, live totals 51.5. We're at 44, so we've passed the over 43.5, so we're safe. I was a little worried that we weren't going to get any more points. We lose the Gabriel Davis to the next Bills touchdown. Instead, it was TJ Yeldon. We could have retired on that one.
That was probably like plus 10,000.
Yeah. The fact that he'd even be on the field was probably plus 1,500. The live total is Bills plus 10.5. $51.5. We have 6 points in the fourth quarter. We have a quarter line of 13.5. They're just begging you to take that. They're like, here, take it. You'll lose by half. Now it just went to 14.5. Someone took it.
I think the Bills will score another touchdown. I think the Titans.
You think the Bills' speedy offense is going to score another touchdown?
I think so.
Okay.
I think they're going to have to let loose a little bit here, and they're going to have to get into some hurry offense if they could make a stop here, because they can't waste 7 minutes.
Allen's live passing total is 320, 50 more yards.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, TJ Yeldon would have been your man. Inside run, TJ Yeldon. Here comes Derrick Henry. By the way, Derrick Henry's live total is 53.
Remember when I said I'm never going to get much lower than that?
Yeah.
I assumed that they were going to just smash Henry in the second half. I didn't realize that Buffalo was just going to hold the ball the entire second half and never score.
Well, they came also and they threw to A.J. Brown off that first touchdown a lot. Here they run out and they run a tight end screen to Jonnu Smith, who drops it, stops the clock. So, yeah, it's 263. Allen's is 332. Henry's is 53.5. Here's the one I would take. Stephon Diggs is 118.5. He has 106. That's actually going to be an official play. Live Stephon Diggs
I would
118.5.
I would take that too. I mean, the Bills have to score here, and he's your.
They're going to play soft coverage. It's being
They will, but
up.
Stephon Diggs he's fast, he's tall, he's strong.
I mean,
it's great.
Diggs is going to do. The guy's got 10 catches.
Yeah, you throw the ball up, and he's going to come down with it over a cornerback.
Yeah, I don't understand that. And the only thing, I would understand there, I don't see the Titans eating 9 minutes, especially if they don't get this third down. That's a terrible defensive alignment. You got an easy first down just on a flare pass. He looks right there, and he's got it again. And it's – I don't even know who that is.
Frisker? No.
It's not Frisker. It's the guy replacing Adam Humphries.
Is it Raymond?
Skinny dude.
No, it's a little white guy.
Little skinny white guy with a mustache.
Yeah, it's Hollister.
Steve-O?
Wasn't he from the Seahawks? That Hollister?
I think so.
He's got a high motor.
They have to stop him here and get the ball back. Really? No. Oh, he missed him.
Oh, you can't miss him like. Well,
Good tackle though.
he's down.
I mean, they really haven't given Henry much. If only their secondary wasn't getting shredded.
And it's shocking because you look at their quarterbacks.
Well, no Tre'Davious White.
Oh, Tre'Davious is not playing?
No, he was announced out. That's before the game. I'm like, if I knew Tre'Davious White wasn't going to be in this game, I wouldn't have made half the bets that I made.
Yeah, I think he's the best corner in the league.
Yeah, I think so too. And yeah, he's a huge difference maker.
All right, come on, call a holding. That was a holding on the left tackle.
Yeah, that was a.
You got to call him. He came to the outside. As soon as he got around the outside, he held it onto the side. How do you not call that? Watch this play again. Watch the end come around. Henry's holding him. He's still holding 47. It's not even the left tackle. It's Henry. He had both hands right there. He got around him. He's still like this. He's still engaged. What are you, not watching it? Or is this like the NFL will let the Titans win?
Ryan Tannehill, 227.
How many holding calls has the Titans been called for tonight?
Like at least 5.
The Titans?
Well, holding.
Yeah, I think the Bills have been called for holding. I don't think the Titans have been called for much.
If Titans score a touchdown here, it's pretty much over. I mean, it's already over, but that's the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, Titans have 6 penalties for 46 yards.
I kind of want Tennessee to just kind of kill the clock here.
So Le'Veon Bell
to the point where it's going to be close.
Le'Veon Bell made $28 million with the Jets.
And he played less than a full season.
Yeah, cashed
16.
out for 18 games while in New York. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, great play. You would think somebody that big wouldn't be taken down by the one hand hanging on the side. No, we don't want to know. We're already good. We've got an under 58.5 and Titans +9. Ant. We're fine. I have an over 43 and Titans +9. That's going to cash too. And we thought the second half was going to be under, and that's going to be easily the case. And they're going to have a delay of game or a timeout. They're going to throw here.
They'll throw, and if they don't make it, then they'll kick a field goal.
Yep.
I mean, I'll be I'm okay with a field goal here. They killed 4 minutes on the clock and got 3 points.
I just want Diggs to hurry up, get back, and get the ball.
Well, he's definitely going to be involved because they ain't giving up.
Ant's got the right idea. Fuck the Jets.
Rich doesn't believe that until they let go of Adam Gase. Once they let go of Adam Gase, I'm sure that will be his. Peru and Brazil are 2-2.
Damn. Well, the over 3.5 cashes right there.
Yep. So we're covered on that. I took it over 2.5 with the Titans money line a while back, but yeah.
I think Brazil team total over 2.5 live. They should be able to get one more in.
How much time's left?
About, what does it say here? Stupid thing. The thing with these with the sportsbook apps is that you always have to like pull them down to update them, or they get stuck with the 71 minutes right now. So about another 20, if you want a little bit of extra time, 23 minutes maybe.
Okay.
For Brazil to get one more. Brazil.
We need the Dodgers to score this inning. 1-0 We need the Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers. I had no other lines. Everything else is locked out at this point. Yeah, but I think a letter taking Brazil, you could just go ahead and take. I mean, if you want to take Brazil, you can take Brazil. Take the Asian handicap at 0.5 at plus 120. Or I'd just take the over 4.5 at minus 130. That way, if Peru scores, it doesn't matter.
Flag.
The Bills have so many. That's their 10th penalty.
Is that going to give him a first down?
No, it's given about 2 yards short, but you have Derrick Henry.
He's a rookie.
Run. Oh, this is the kid from Iowa.
Yep.
I like this kid though.
I do too. He was a pretty high draft pick, I think. I don't know if he was their first rounder. Might have been the second round.
And there's an easy first down. It wouldn't have mattered. And again, it's Nichols, not Henry. See, you're kicking off another 2 minutes and another 2 minutes and another 2 minutes. Bills are going to get the ball with like 2 minutes left. That's my only worry that Diggs doesn't even play.
Well,
No, he's going to play if they get a 2-minute drill.
yeah, I think he's going to play. I almost feel like the Bills almost basically this entire second half, and especially on the last drive, it seemed like they're not really playing to win. They're more or less playing. It's like they're practicing situational football or something, because they definitely doesn't look like they're playing to win to me, because they're going so slow.
Yeah. You could just tell like the effort of their players in general. Doesn't look like they're really, or their game plan.
Let's work on our efficiency. We haven't practiced. Let's go and make sure we call the play and run the play well. And
almost like a preseason game. We don't want anybody to get
anybody
to get hurt. I mean, it could be the same for the Titans too. It could be why they're swapping Henry in and out too, or maybe he's got COVID.
He's got that shortness of breath.
Right.
What's the name? I'll stuck the ball.
He really has not made many decent gains tonight. I wonder how many carries that is for him. He hasn't had many in the second half. What was the number you were seeing? 23?
Yeah.
Yeah, 23.5. He's up to 17.
17, yeah.
Maybe 18. It's always a little slow. This is the last thing. He's still only at 45 yards. That under 100 is going to cash
18 for 48, 2.7.
Bob has joined us to tell us the Bills have messed up his day.
Yeah, Bill's choked, Bob. I mean, there was no way I felt comfortable laying points with either of these teams. So that was more or less the reasoning behind, taking the points.
I don't think they win the division by 4 games. And if they lose to the Patriots, they're tied.
Right.
This is a major loss to the Bills. And I believe you play KC next. There's Derrick Henry scoring the second touchdown.
Yeah, there's your over 1.5 touchdowns for Henry.
Who had over 1.5 touchdowns?
No, we were talking about it. We didn't actually put it as an official play, but we were talking about Henry getting another touchdown.
Yep. That puts us at.
So what's it at? 51?
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, it means that teaser.
It means that a touchdown and a 2-point conversion screws us.
Yep.
Is that? Well, would they go for the 2 if they got a touchdown? Yeah.
The Bills would. Yeah.
Probably.
You go for the most points. They went for a 2 when it was 21-16. So I definitely see it. The only question is that's 4 minutes. I'm not sure that's enough time for the Bills to get down the field.
Yeah, so
Unless the Titans just completely olay the defense.
Yeah, they're going to rally and tackle. So
yeah, the Titans aren't scoring anymore unless it's like a pick six or something. So it's only got to be the Bills at this point.
Right.
And the Bills aren't kicking 3.
No.
Yeah.
They're going for a touchdown. So it's all or nothing.
yeah, I gambled at the minus 14.5 for plus 150. So anything. Let's see. See how this night works.
I haven't really seen Andrew. I haven't seen not Andrew. I haven't seen the Bills really ever in like a in a hurry up offense.
It's been partial hurry. It hasn't been anything, but he's just taking what the defense gave him, which is 6-7 yard runs, catches. He just needs to. He threw it downfield on the touchdown, which I don't know why he didn't see him to begin with, but the guy was wide open for like 7 seconds. But I think right now Allen doesn't trust his arm. He's only throwing to guys who are wide open. He's still missing those guys.
Dude, we had a lot of dogs win this weekend, didn't we? Or just this weekend football? I'm trying to think, but it seems that way.
Let's see. The Bears were a dog. Let's see.
Chargers
Arizona
were
was
a dog.
Favorite. Baltimore was a favorite. Pittsburgh was a favorite. Houston was a favorite.
Yep. Chargers
Vegas
were
was a dog.
They should have won twice, but lost.
Yeah. So Bears, Vegas, Carolina,
Titans tonight.
Miami.
Dolphins. Yeah,
Technically, Cleveland was a dog for most of the week.
The Raiders, right? The Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders.
Before Costanza was out, they were a 1-point dog.
Raiders, Panthers, Dolphins,
Bears,
Titans. Yeah.
We said the Raiders, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And
those are underdogs to win out, right?
And technically, Carolina was a 1.5-point dog. Did he fumble?
Yeah.
Good. That's perfect.
Well, I mean,
Well,
What on earth was that?
they're gonna score again. Oh my goodness,
and there's 4 minutes left.
dude. He got hit and the ball just came out.
No, well, the guy like hit his arm. Yeah, the ball came out. Yep, he's in the doghouse. It's done.
All right, well,
Got a +8 turnover differential. That's
you're
a
what,
walking home.
what did you guys have? The under 58.5?
58.5.
So you would
well,
be-
Tennessee's not going for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah,
no, they're
Tennessee's
not going. Yeah, you
for
should be
two.
fine.
Yeah.
This is the Tennessee Titans FU game.
This is the question on what did you have for the second half? That's what's up in play right now. It was 27.
Yeah.
If they score, you're right at 27. You're just pushing. But you're still going to have time for the Bills.
Yeah, I mean, if they score here and it's like 142, then the Bills will probably have like a little 2 minutes left or something underneath it if they score quick here.
Why is the clock not running? Did Duke go out of bounds?
Yes.
God.
Bills called timeout too.
But the issue is that
They're definitely not the Redskins.
that Derrick Henry is gonna literally thrash him for yards again.
I hope they stop him to a field goal.
KG is saying we need to score. KG, what are you on?
Yeah, what are you on, KG? That's what I was going to ask.
Over 53.5. So so it's 51 right now.
Oh, he just took the over.
Oh, just need a field goal. Just take a field goal.
Yeah, 53.5. Yeah.
It's 33. They're not kicking for it on third down.
No, take it right now. Take the field goal right now.
Did you take the parlay?
Yeah.
Did someone post a parlay?
KG, yeah.
Oh, KJ. In the football picks, I guess. I don't see a parlay in the football picks.
What football? No, KKG was saying about it before on the
He's short. He's
when
short.
Fourth and
on the show. He had mentioned it.
Yep, here comes Gostkowski and his chant. Oh, yeah. We talked about that. Yeah.
Titans are gonna go for it, or are they gonna kick it?
That was the live. Yeah, that we
I think
talked
they're
about.
kicking.
Yeah, that's right, Tennessee. I don't know. Technically, some coaches wouldn't kick it because they.
Yeah, I'd go for it and try to hold on to the.
No, some guys. Well, Gostkowski's right there, so they're not kicking it, or that's the punter. They're not going for it. AJ Brown standing next to him.
Well, no, you'd run like a jumbo package with freaking Derrick Henry for 1 yard.
It's essentially Jeremy McNichols.
Yeah. Okay. That's what they're gonna do.
So what are they going to do? Try and draw him off sides?
No, they're gonna go for it. They're legitimately gonna go for it.
4 yards.
Oh, they got it.
Yeah, he went way over. Jeez.
Yep.
The
We can
whole
take that
offensive
too.
line made the
Good job.
first down.
I love the announcer. Hey, we got it! Atlanta scores in the top of the ninth. You know what
8-3.
that is?
Yes.
8-3. So we got it. Oh, we got some extra fun ones. Let's go with this one.
By the way, Brazil scored, so it's 3-2.
Yes.
Yep, there we go. Get the over 3.5. Get Brazil. Oh, we should have more.
Come on, just let Derrick Henry in, or don't let him in. Well, you gotta do something.
TikTok.
You're really? They got to do something?
Hold him to a field goal.
They've got to do something. That's what we know. They have to do something. What that something is, who knows?
Go to the right.
Oh, man.
Jonnu Smith.
Can he throw that?
He passed the line.
Is he across the line of scrimmage?
Wasn't
Yeah.
he over he was like 10 feet past the line of scrimmage. What?
So what, he
There's
acted for-
no way. There, he crossed the ring.
He's
Oh, yeah,
way
he passed
across
the line
the
of scrimmage.
line.
There was no body part.
He's way across the
There's
line,
no body
right?
part past the line.
It's gonna be challenged, right? Is it within 2 minutes?
Oh, no, it's not within 2 minutes. It
Bruh.
started.
How do you? He didn't want to get hit. He was just like,
It gets reviewed regardless.
so what happens if he was passed? Is it a loss of down?
Bro, he's past the line.
I know he's past the line, but what happens? Is it a loss of down or whatever? Or how does that work?
Yeah.
Is it a penalty?
Yeah, I think it would be fourth down, right?
It'd be like an incomplete pass.
Can they show us a
they're
line?
reviewing. Well, they're reviewing the touchdown. Are they?
Bro, he's past that line, so it doesn't matter.
He
It's
definitely
not.
has to be over the line.
Yeah. I think I need another pizza after that.
They didn't call it, so I mean, yeah. What are you going to turn over? Calling the field touchdown.
I mean, he only has to have, his toe or whatever just has to be on the why don't we have a line on the field to show where the line of scrimmage was? They're going to call this a good touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah, KG's right. You can't throw the flag on a review. You can't. So.
Yeah, it's not reviewable by the booth.
Yeah.
The line of scrimmage is the 7, right?
Yeah.
So he's past the 7.
No, he is. He was like 10 feet past it.
He was at least a foot.
Yeah. Positive.
The line of scrimmage is 7. Look at the guy.
Right here.
You got to stop it when he releases
But if
the ball.
any body part is beyond the line, he's fine.
What if you talk back 5 yards?
No, if any body part is at the 7 or behind it, he's fine.
Yeah, you can kick your feet
looked
out.
like he was at the
Oh,
7.
really? So basically, if like your arm is still behind the line when you throw
Get the
it,
hell out of here.
that's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, I still think he's past it. But
I mean, maybe his heel, like the very back of his heel, wasn't there.
but they gave it to him.
Yeah.
That gives you the over, and it has us sweating for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And if you took the second half, you've pushed.
Well, at least for you guys. I mean, at least for the 58, it's it's touchdown or nothing. So the Bills aren't going to kick a field goal here. They have to go the full length of the field, depending on what happens here with this kickoff. But.
Right. I'm glad I got that extra hook on the 58.5.
Cash it, cash it, cash it. Yep, the over 10.5. Got the Titans plus 3.5.
Yeah, no, it's as long as any body part is at the line of scrimmage or behind it, he's fine. But I mean, it was really close.
Good call there, KG. Right? It was a fumble that basically gave you that. They gave us the over. If that fumble didn't happen, I don't know if the Bills. We'll see if the Bills can score here, but
So much for that Bills in the second half too, man. They have just been complete trash this whole game.
Yeah, they have. Well, I mean, you've got a lot of things that didn't go. I mean, your first play, you hit the guy in the hands, he drops it, and the one guy picks it off.
oh man, I want a Reese's peanut butter cup.
You've had tons and tons of false starts and other things of that nature that you just can't have.
All right, now to make some more money with overnight soccer.
Goya money line.
Wow, I'm about to really sweat out this half point.
Oh wow, that was a big game.
Yep, here comes Matt Barkley, which means you're done with Diggs and everybody else because Davis is on the sideline. Yeah, I'm going to lose that because you took so long and you fumbled the kickoff.
Oh, so Matt Barkley. Yeah, because I mean, at this point, I didn't know Matt Barkley's still around. Wasn't he USC or something? Right? Am I?
Yeah.
He almost throws an interception on his first play.
Oh my god!
Right. Was he the year? Didn't USC get banned right for a while from my college playoffs?
Yeah, when
Was he the year before that or something, or was he?
I don't remember. It was when Pete Carroll had Reggie Bush on the team, and he wasn't even a student. And he won the Heisman. And then when everything started falling apart, Pete Carroll grabbed his parachute and was like, "All right, I'm out. I'm going to the NFL. Have fun, guys. All right, let's run this clock out."
I'm actually curious as to how much gum Pete Carroll goes through in one game.
A lot.
You always see him freaking chewing like.
Yeah. That was the same thing with Tito Francona for the Indians. He was he had his own bucket of double bubble, and he would chew like almost the entire bucket in the game.
USC QBs suck. That's true. Leinart, Barkley.
Carson Palmer was all right.
Yeah.
What? Sanchez?
The chef.
What up?
Oh my God! You can't.
They're gonna score.
Yeah,
There's no way.
TJ Yeldon for 40. Out of the 30, 25, 27. The only good news, they should not go for a field goal.
Why are they? I don't. It doesn't matter. They got 50 yards on that play.
Yeah, but there's only 38 seconds left. I don't think Barkley can throw a 25-yard touchdown.
Well, he can, but he went to his man TJ Yeldon.
If he was in college, he could. He's not going to do it here.
KG, but the USC quarterback sucks. All right, so we cashed the over 10.5. Good, that came into Arling. We don't cash the Diggs live because that he doesn't get back in the game.
Yeah, well, you weren't expecting that turnover either, and that score when you took that. So,
yep.
Come in.
Well, that's what killed him. I expected them to get the ball back with 4 minutes, and all right, there's 25 seconds. Did they call timeout?
No, they didn't. I think they're just
20 seconds.
Let it run out.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 5. I mean, they're going to go for it on 4 downs. They're just going to try, and if they get it, they get it. If they don't,
throw it.
Probably not catch. Yeah.
They're giving him a catch, but they shouldn't have enough time to get a snap off.
Yeah, they have no timeouts. It's done.
Just give it up, Barkley. Jesus.
So
get out of here.
Here's what we get to say because of that.
Wow, you guys covered that.
It's time to got this crappy player that I'm choosing. I need to get a better one. Yeah, not working well.
It's a cool graphic. It looks kind of weird because it looks like you're in the middle of the frame. Like you should have the pad down.
Ring that bell. Good. End the game on a winner. That's what we like. All right, we'll work on that MP3 player. That one sucks. Well, I ripped them as MP3s, and I should have ripped them as MP4s, which therefore then I could just use iTunes instead. I'm using like an MP3 player in 2020, which
Yeah,
looks
does
like
that even exist anymore?
it was looked like it was put together by the boy like
It was like Napster.
that just started. Yep. So I think if I turn off my camera, it's still not going to have the screen though. Yeah, I'm going to have that screen. We'll work on that. All right. Anyway, Chef is joining us. He's got some great plays. I know he's ready to rock and roll in Nations League. Go over what we won today. We won the Browns teaser over 59.5. Sorry, won the teaser under 58.5 and Titans +9. We won Smith and touchdown is +86. We won the Braves over 10.5. We won AJ Brown over 59.5 yards. We won AJ Brown live over 69.5. We won Diggs over 76.5 as well. We lost the first half under. We lost the first half Bills. We lost Henry's 45 yards in the first half. We lost this drive with 40 yards. We lost Diggs live at 119. Oh, we already did Diggs. And then we lost the Raymond over 2.5, and we lost the sacks prop. So, we also is Brazil over?
Yeah, it's over.
So we hit for the Brazil over 3.5. We hit Brazil. Did they win?
Brazil won.
All right, and we hit Brazil money line live. So, overall, it's going to be kind of an iffy night. We'll see, but thanks for everybody for joining us. Obviously, we're going to move into a couple soccer plays. What do we got going? How you doing, Chef?
There, guys. I'm out.
See you, Rich. Thanks for joining.
Rich.
Yep.
Miss you, Rich.
See ya.
I'm doing all
All
right. Had the Braves again. I had them last night at I had them +1.5, and today I took them on the straight money line. I couldn't believe the line we were getting after the Kershaw news. So it's books are falling from the Braves, I guess.
Oh, that's a good win for you.
Yeah. Just turning on the Yankees and Rays. Looking at a live, maybe an under.
Yeah, Shocks is on the over, but like I said, I don't know how you can be on the over in Tampa Bay. I told him just to take Houston money line if you're going to take an over.
Yeah.
I just don't see a lot of runs going on there.
No.
Soccer, what are you looking at? I like Japan. I gave a couple plays. I gave Nagoya money line. I think that hits. I told people to take the Titans and Kawasaki Frontale as a nice little parlay. The line on that game is weird. It's pretty close to the vest, and they're playing the third worst team. And Kawasaki has not been winning games big at all. So that's the only thing.
There's a similar line like that in the MLS. You got the Union taking on DC United. And
Haven't the Union been rolling lately, though?
Oh, the Union have been rolling. They've been rolling United. They put 4 past them in the last meeting they had a couple weeks ago. DC United are an absolute mess right now.
Yeah, because even last week the Union were like -115, I think. I forget who they were playing, but they won 3-0, like their last game. I remember. But it was something really low like that. But they ended up blowing out the other team. I don't know who they were playing. So.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, they beat United 4-1, and they're priced at 1.87 tomorrow. And United are missing damn near half of their starters, and they've been a mess. They had Corona problems. It just makes no sense. It's just like just like the Cowboys soccer play you just mentioned, Sean. What's up?
Is that game in DC?
Yeah. They could be playing in my front yard, and I wouldn't care. DC United are not beating the Philadelphia Union tomorrow.
All right. So next game for them is in Chef's front yard. Here we go. Make sure you come there and clean. Please pick up your divots, whatever you create during the game.
Yeah,
but that was the game. It was against Cincinnati. They were like minus 115 against Cincinnati, and they blew them out 3-0. It was a weird line like that.
Yeah, and then also Cincinnati tomorrow is playing Columbus, which I've been on quite a bit the past month or so, and we're almost getting even money on Columbus.
Yeah, they're missing a lot of guys though.
Yeah, but Cincinnati is hot garbage.
Terrible.
Yeah, these two teams just played though, and it was 0-0.
Oh, at almost even money, I can't ignore Columbus on that against Cincinnati.
I'd agree. I would agree. They lost to Toronto FC. When did they play? Maybe there was somebody else.
That was just a couple days ago.
Yeah. Actually, it's not showing up as the last game. They played Toronto, Philadelphia Union. I mean, Cincinnati hasn't won in a long time. They drew one. They beat New York Red Bulls away, 1-0. But that was the Red Bulls had half the team out. Yeah, look at that. I like the over in the New York City, Orlando City game. If we're looking at from an MLS perspective, and I'm going to take my shot on Toronto.
Yeah, I think Toronto is an interesting play because I think the only reason we're getting that number is because Bradley and Altidore are out. You know, those are the big names, so they're not paying attention to the younger, up and coming guys, I guess you can say.
Yeah,
but I agree with the Toronto. I do have the under in that Orlando NYC match. I don't see both teams have a lot of injuries, a lot of guys out. I don't see very many goals in that.
I can go off that. I'm fine with that. I was going back and I was looking back this weekend and I was looking at the numbers and what they did, and now they kind of screwed me. But NYCFC in this lineup has given up some goals. I mean, you look at Orlando City, you still got Dwyer out. I don't know what they're doing. Matinho's been out forever. Pereira's been sick for a while. Heber's kind of the big guy. Look to see if NYC is playing. It still was a 2-1 game to the Revolution, but I think you're looking at that 3 as the ceiling, and when that's there, I don't think we should take that line. In fact, I'm just not going to take that. Not touching this Nashville-Houston game. Chicago Fire have been on fire. I didn't mean for the pun intended, but
hey. If only their home stadium was in Northern California, then we could have a real fun.
I mean, you still have a par out. You've got some extra guys added for Minnesota United that have been sick, which is probably why I think you're getting this line, but I'm not even sure. I think a couple of them are out on international break. And the Fire just beat DC United. They played Sporting nice. They drew with Montreal Impact. They beat Atlanta United. They beat Houston Dynamo. I mean, Minnesota hasn't won a game since they played Cincinnati. And before that, it was 6 games against the FC Dallas. I like the plus 200 on Chicago Fire here. I would take a shot.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's worth the shot, too.
The other play I like Inter Miami to win this game. I'm telling you, that team, when everybody's back, they're going to cause issues in the East. They're going to be a play-on team to bet on for the rest of the season. In San Jose, Earthquakes suck. So I'll take LA Galaxy.
That was the other one that I couldn't believe the line we're getting. I mean, the straight Galaxy win is almost 1.8. We're getting about 1.77. And San Jose is terrible on the road, not to mention it's terrible in general. They have a ton of guys out. Galaxy can score a ton of goals, whether who is in the lineup or not. And San Jose is not going to keep you from scoring. So the question will be, can San Jose keep up with the Galaxy? And I don't think so.
Yeah. Make sure they're making some FanDuel tomorrow. Dodgers down 2, final out. It's 8-6. Yeah, we cashed it over 10.5 easily. Nice.
Did you get 10.5 live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was leaning pregame. It was 8.5 pregame, and I wanted that over. I just settled for Braves money line.
Yeah.
What Nations League I was looking at England and Croatia and France. Pretty much the only 2 games I was interested in. You have anything on those?
Nations League's been killing me lately.
It's been terrible. I haven't made a Nations League bet. I had that Ukraine today plus 800. That was the only play I've had probably in about 5 days.
That was a good play.
Yeah, I haven't been impressed with Spain.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I was actually, when I saw that game today, and it was like, I think it was like 75 minutes, and they were still tied. Part of me in my head just jumped in and goes, why don't I just put a little money down on Ukraine? I should have done it, but did not. And then they scored.
I grabbed that. I grabbed it last night.
Live, they were like plus 800 or something. I don't know. It was something weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I think England wins. France should win, especially coming off being shut out. That should be motivation. Belgium losing, they're going to come out and play, but that line's huge. I'm not taking them -2. Italy and Netherlands, I don't trust this Netherlands team to score. Portugal's going to be without Ronaldo.
I don't think he would have played anyways. When I capped that game, I capped it with or without him. I don't think he was going to play regardless of his corona problem.
I think something like a both teams to score in Hungary, Russia, Norway over 2.5. You throw in Norway together with a maybe my favorite, North Macedonia. Well, I like the over. They normally been giving us over 2, and then they lose they either win or lose every game 2-1. So I mean,
right.
Gorgeous. I mean, I think if you went with a Belgium, Norway, there you should be able to get a decent number.
I was looking for a parlay partner with the Thursday DFB Bayern and Duran. Both teams to score no.
Yeah, but Bayern hasn't been that great lately. That's the issue. I mean, that would be the biggest issue I would have. Bayern has been all over the place.
I don't think this other Duran, they're like from Bundesliga 4.
Yeah, I'm not questioning that they're a lower seeded team. I mean, they're definitely a lower seeded team, and that's going to be should be an issue. But yeah, Oh, I got killed that game. I didn't even realize. I should have definitely done a lot more. I didn't think the Bills were going to get beat. Oof.
Dude, I had the Bills -3.
I had the Bills in 7 little $10 parlays with every soccer and France thing there in Japan because I thought the Japan games were this morning. My whole goal was to do. I thought the Japan games were this morning, so I was going to go Japan Bills, get about 200, 250 in parlays, and then just take the Titans money line to match that off and be fine with that. The difference once those games were Wednesday, I was like, oh crap. I had 2 tennis plays and then I had 7 games with the Bills waiting to play. And then when I hedged off for the 2 tennis parlays, I forgot the 7 extra games. So,
Yeah, I got some tennis plays for tomorrow, Shawnee. You can get on.
Well, I got to get on Halfman because I had him with the Bills.
Yeah.
So,
Jesus.
what do you got?
I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
So for tomorrow, I like Tiafo. I just think he's coming off. He just played in a challenger event in Parma, and he looked actually really good. He started out struggling like with his form after the break, or like when all the players started to play. But he looked pretty good in Italy, and this is ATP Sardinia that I'm talking about.
Yeah,
tomorrow. So
yep.
Yeah, and Moutet. I mean, he lost a tough 5-setter in the first round of the French Open, and he just didn't. It didn't look well. Like it was that match went 3 hours in the 5th set, all the way to like I think he ended up losing 20-18. But he's just too erratic, and like I like Tiafo here. I just liked what I saw in Parma and the way that he played, so I think he'll be good. I like Andujar. It's not a really good match for Delbonis.
Andujar.
Yeah, Andujar. What did I say? Andujar.
Andujar. The J is silent.
All their past meetings on clay. Andujar he's basically dominated that. So I think all things just point to him winning. He's played better tennis than Delbonis, and just overall he's had trouble with him. So we'll take him there, and then I'm actually going to fade Fabio Fognini. He was on my fade list to begin with, since he's cost us about, I think the past 2 or 3 times we bet on him. But he has no form whatsoever. He hasn't showed that he has any form. Carballes Baena, I guess. He just had an upset over Shapovalov. I think he's playing a little bit. He's playing better. He beat Coria today in straight sets. So I think he'll come back here and he'll beat Fognini.
Now you like Andujar straight with the money line?
Yeah.
Or you like him with the games?
Money line.
Okay.
I like Carballes Baena also on the money line. And Tiafo, all them.
Who's playing the piano? All right, let me see if I can find that one that you just gave.
Fognini versus and then Hanfman we went over. I like Sonego tomorrow. He's probably one of the more exciting young players to watch on tour. I just think like it'll be a pretty close match. This match will also go over, I think. Sonego wins it in 3. He's just the way that he plays, I feel like it'll be close, but he's going to do a lot more. He's going to take a lot more risks in the 3rd, and he'll be more active and be able to eke out the win. But this one definitely goes 3 sets, and I think Sonego wins it. And then I kind of like De Gea to beat Lajovic, but I'm going to stay off of that one, but I lean De Gea on that.
All right, 1 second. Please hold up close to the hand rules.
Yeah, Matt. Fognini's on our no bet list. Until he proves that he can win a game and do something. I mean, why not go with the guy who just beat Shapovalov? and he just beat Federico Coria in 2 sets. Seems to be in better form.
All right, I need to make sure I've got what we're looking at. I'm gonna just write it like in the chat right there, and then I'll just highlight it on the screen. So I mean, make sure I've got these guys right. I've got Senega money line.
Yep.
We're going half him in money line.
Yep.
We're going TFO money line.
Yep.
I'm going whoever's playing Foniga money line.
Yep.
Buena.
Fognini.
Am I taking,
Cabayas Baena.
Yeah, I'm taking Cabana, right?
Yep.
Cabana, no yato. Okay. All right.
And you're taking Andujar.
And we're taking Andujar, and you believe Andujar is good enough to win outright.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good with that. What about some of the later ones? I mean, you got the upset in Donskoy. Does he beat Waranka, or does Waranka stay there? And Shapovalov should win hard easily, right?
Yeah. Shapovalov. You're looking at St. Petersburg right now, right?
Yeah, is this the same Shevarev that we saw in the U.S. Open, or is it Herkits is playing Shevarev? I like Shevarev. Why is he plus 255?
Where are you looking right now?
St. Petersburg.
I don't see that. I don't see that match.
9:38, 11:35. Herkits versus M. Shevarev.
That might be. I think you're looking at Cologne.
Yeah, I'm looking at Cologne.
Oh, Cologne. I thought you were looking at St. Petersburg. Oh, that's
in my book. It's all mixed in.
Yeah, that's Misha Zverev. That's not Alexander. That's his older brother who sucks. That's why.
Oh, okay. So it's not the same guy.
No, it's his older brother who sucks.
Older brother who sucks. We're not going to take the older brother who sucks.
No.
All right. So I've got Banya. I'll throw Waranka and that guy with, and then I'll throw them all closing on the LX Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Yeah, also I'm going to take Portland money line. What's up with that number?
I've been trying to figure that out since last night. It makes no sense to me.
I'll take Portland plus 190 official play on the show. You heard it here first. Let's go.
Yeah.
What is it? Portland money line?
Yeah, we're taking Portland money line. Not too much difference.
So tomorrow I'll probably take Union. So I'm taking Union and Portland tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, look at you joining back with the MLS train.
Yeah.
He swore off MLS. It sucks. I'm not doing this MLS crap again. How come you dare me to get MLS? They blow. Why am
Dude, I lost so much in that one freaking afternoon. I don't know why. I lost a lot that one afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt it. I mean, I can see being pissed at that too. I mean, not pissed today. I lost the weight. I tried something new, and boy, did that blow up because I didn't know when a game was. That was just me being stupid. Yeah, I mean, that's really in the Nations League. I mean, I'm going to take my shots with some of these big ones, but I was going to look at the Japan single line, anything I liked in the totals market. My book sucks. I get nothing but threes. I got a 4. I mean, the way Kawasaki's playing, I would take the under 3. They're going to win the game.
Under 3? Yeah.
Yeah, they're not giving a whole lot of energy. Watch they win 7-0 tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, I like the Sasiro Saki and Shonen over 2.5. Shonen's always good for an over. I really kind of do like that. That's really all I see from a Wednesday perspective. I'm not touching. I would if Macedonia, I'd watch. If that gets down to 2, I'd take the Macedonia over 2. We kind of went through the other Nations League games we want. I think you're going to get both teams to score in England, Denmark. I think you're going to get both teams to score in Bosnia and Poland, which I don't even have a line on. I think what's the other one I like? Russia, Hungary. You'll get both teams to score.
Did you watch Germany, Switzerland today?
No, my son had practice today, so I took him to his university practice.
Yeah, I watched that, Chef.
Manuel Neuer looked like he was drunk.
Yeah.
Well,
Germany should have lost that like 6-2.
Yeah, they should have. Switzerland was just hammering them.
Yeah, apparently a lot of the guys were on Millionaire.
The night before. Yeah, they all went on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in Germany the night before.
They were doing some
charity or something.
Yeah, charity thing for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. They didn't look like they cared.
They cared in the second half. Someone lit a fire into their ass because they came back and.
Well, I knew they were going to draw. They weren't going to lose the game, as some people thought they were. Well, Sean wasn't wrong. He said Germany isn't winning this game, and I said I'm not so sure because I gave out free live take Germany, and he's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Norway's going to beat the crap out of Austria. I think that over 2.5 is just too good. Norway's on fire. They beat them 5-1 last time. They beat Romania 4-0. You haven't had an under 2.5 in a Norway game in the last 7 games.
What is it? That whole team is Bodo? Is that what that is? No, they actually got their starters are from other leagues.
No, Holland is their starter.
Yeah, no, Holland is from Dortmund.
Yes. Unless he doesn't play. I think you're going to see that line as a 3 in the morning.
Should be, yeah.
I'm trying to see what I didn't take. There was something I wanted to take, and I've totally forgot it. Oh, that Shonen game. And I don't think that goes over 2.5. And I think that Norway's just right there. I think that the other game that's killing me is this Finland game. Finland didn't look good until this weekend. And Ireland has looked piss poor. And again, you're getting Finland at home.
Yeah, the only thing that takes away from me wanting to play anything tomorrow is it's the last round. Most of these guys are going to be heading back to their domestic leagues. You don't know who's going to be playing or not.
But that's why you got to see if there's anything in it for them.
Right.
And Finland's in second place, 1 point behind Wales. And
how far is third?
Third is 2. They're not going to catch them. They're playing Ireland. But I think they win the game. I think they win the game because it's at home. If it was away, I could see where you were saying that. They're getting ready to go away, go back to their parent club. Yeah. But I think the fact that they're at home is the reason they win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the number.
Who are you getting?
145.
Yeah. I'll tell that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's about all I got. I didn't even look at Thursday yet. But did you have something on Thursday?
Thursday's pretty thin. The only thing that I have trying to find anything for is on the Duran and Bayern. There's not even a goal line. It's just ridiculous money line, and then the over and under is I think 6.5.
Okay.
But nothing on Thursday. I mean,
Sean.
I was trying to find like I said, a parlay partner for the both teams to score no, but I mean, Bayern always seem to concede. Like you said earlier, they always concede sometimes. Somehow, it'll be the 91st minute, and Bayern to let in a goal because they're up 7-0.
Yep.
So Thursday is probably a day off. I don't see anything on Thursday.
Matt's on CC Fox. What is CC Fox for KG? Do we lose Shocks?
Looks like it.
Yeah. When did he drop? I was staring at lines.
Looks like just now.
Okay.
Friday, I'm gonna keep writing Watford. Have you got to Friday yet?
No, I haven't looked at that. I was wondering if Shocks just wanted to do something late Thursday. I haven't looked at anything on the weekend yet. It's too far out.
Derby and Watford.
In the English Championship?
Yeah, I mean, I think Watford are going to come right back up to the Premier League. Derby have kind of been up and down. You never know what you're going to get from them, even though they're at home. I like either Watford straight or I like the under. I don't see a lot of goals in that. Derby at home can be pretty stingy.
I know what he's talking about now. All right. So we're talking about – yeah, I agree with that. I've seen when Rooney actually decides to play, though, they win.
He's trying to transition into that manager player. He's more taking on that manager spot rather than player.
When he doesn't, they don't win. When he's doing the regular thing, they tend to win, which is the issue. So you got to look at that lineup before you bet that.
Right.
You're talking about the Coastal UOL game. Yeah, I looked at this. UAL coming off, obviously, they missed a game, if I remember, that got canceled. Then they beat Georgia Southern there. I mean, normally I would look over. I think they're going to score 30 points at Coastal. So it's a question of Coastal scoring 30. I was looking at the over. I was looking at the over 58.5. Coastal at home. I think they're a good offense. I question whether their defense is going to be able to stop UL. They're top 25 team for a reason. If I was going to touch this game, I would probably either take ULL on the spread or the over itself and not worry about the teams. That was where I was leaning with this game. What's the first half? First half probably will cash. I need to do more work for the later in the weekend games. I need to take a look, but I'll look at that. I like that Watford line. That's a good look.
Hey, Sean, do you like FC Tokyo as a parlay piece?
Yeah, I haven't took them with the Titans. The Titans won. That one looked to be a pretty good bet.
Yeah, that.
What's the game I said I liked at plus 200?
Plus 200?
Yeah, there was something I said I like this. Chef said something to me, and I said, "Ooh, I like that."
It's either Union or no, it's not Union.
Well, it's gotta be an MLS game. It was. I thought it was the Nations League, but it wasn't. It's MLS.
That was the Portland.
Oh, Portland, yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, that was plus 190.
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago Fire plus 225. Yep. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So that I mean that's there. I think we've given enough looks for the guys to watch the show. Be able to there. We'll sit there. Jack, maybe a late show Thursday night. Maybe not as late as normal, if possible.
Do we
Chef,
have football on Thursday?
we have no football.
No football.
Be like a 10:30 show.
Okay.
Can you be back by 10:30, Chef? Or we can do some of the other leagues while we wait on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, we'll do a 10:30 p.m. just a soccer show for the weekend because all the leagues are back. What I saw, the
Thank
break
God.
closure.
Can't freaking lose money on bullshit that I've been betting during the day.
You mean like tennis that I bet?
No, tennis has been fine. That's been up and down, but then I get into after tennis, like that 11 o'clock to football at night period where I just start betting the Nations League and all this other crap, and it just goes downhill for me.
Yeah, the Nations League for the most part, I'm going to try to stay away from the Nations
The
League.
international friendlies and that bullshit.
I got killed on. Okay, so I have a theory that I was going testing. I was like, so whatever team I liked, I was going to bet that, and I was going to bet the draw, because almost every game except for two that I looked back, and when I looked back at my picks, did the team that I thought was going to win lost the game. And I was like, so if I just did that and I bet the draw, I was covered all the time. 97th minute, Andorra and Malta. I had a +200 draw. I took Andorra money line. And I was just testing this out. So I wasn't doing big money here. I was doing small amounts. And I get a 97th minute goal by Malta. They had 3 shots on goal all again.
Jeez.
That's like the first one I'm going to test it for. You get a 97th minute. 97th minute. By the time the game should have been over. I actually already thought I won, but then I checked my book and I was like, what happened? what happened? And then I was like, okay, we'll go to the next one. Let's think I'm going to win. Spain. All right. Well, that's too high. Can't get the draw there. Should have took the +1.5. Stared at it, never hit the button. That was a great call by you. Had I probably got a text and say, hey, I was on Ukraine at +800, I probably would have said, okay, there's a reason. I'll tail this. I'll see what's going on. I already had some on Spain. I would have covered myself. But I did the same thing on Germany, and I won the draw. So I was like, okay with that. And so I kind of said that's all I was going to do. So I was going to look at some of the games and go, all right, if I'm betting small, I'm just going to take that and the draw because it just tends to work out in my favor that way. But all right. All right, I got to go. I actually got to do some regular work for the next hour.
Okay.
First half total is out 20.5. I'll take a look at it, KG, and I'll see. I got to see, make sure everybody's still in for Coastal. They had a couple injuries last week, so see if they're back to play. But I'll take a look at it. But we'll get together back at 10:30. We'll go through the weekend plays. Hopefully that'll be a pretty quick show. Not probably an hour, probably tops, maybe. They're not till we're going into the 12:30 mark. Those things are tough. But we'll see. We'll go through some of the smaller leagues, and then Chef will join you on there. Just tell me what leagues, if you can text me what leagues you don't want us to cover, and I'll run through our plays quickly when you join the show. But after that, thanks for joining. See everyone.
Yep.
Hey.
Later.